Well, good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to episode 79. Episode 79 of Wednesday. Sorry about that. Wednesday afternoon live with SaleenDriver. Me. Let's see. Got to turn that off. Get this all set up here. There we go. Much better. Well, let's see. Got Jesse. Well, he was in the chat. I don't know if he's still there or not. And Battle Angel just popped in, which is good. How you doing, my dear? Oh, I'm glad to be doing this right now because I haven't. I've had a pretty shitty day, so I'm hoping this whole thing ends up making me feel better because this day has not been a lot of fun. But I'm not going to tell you why because I have given I give Lou enough shit to beat me up with, so I'm not going to I'm not going to go into that. Just suffice to say, it's not been a lot of fun today. Let's see. Pizza Woman's here. Good afternoon. TK. Tiger Cat's here early. Usually she doesn't pop in until much later. Oh, it's no big deal, BA. It just, first world problems it's an annoyance at best. I'm more upset because the problem is defeated me. I can't solve it. Technician can't solve it. That's what I wanted to do. Hang on, I gotta fire up another browser and put it on a certain website so that when I finish with this later, I can take care of something that I needed to do right there. Okay. The word technician reminded me, since my mind is turning to mush. Let's see. Jerry Wells is here. Good to see you. I hope all of you have enjoyed my my video today. It looks like I've started a bit of a phenomena with the walking and talking. Even though I only did my video about a day before Pete did his video. So I don't know if I started something or Pete started something, but one of us did, because now I got Lou walking and listening. And someone should tell Lou that when you're listening, you're not supposed to be talking, because when you're talking, you're not listening. So if you're going to walk and listen and troll, you can't talk. You have to listen. So shut up and listen. And Sea Dog tried to walk and run and talk, which didn't work out for him. I thought he was going to have vapor lock there for a minute. And even Mike Vick is doing rolling and talking. That worked out okay for him. I said, Caleb, good to see you, sir. Oh, by the way, you like my new shirt? I bought that. I normally wear a Grantham shirt, but today had to wear this shirt that I just got. I'm a dad, not a domestic terrorist. So there you go. I see Lou just put a video up, so that should be interesting. It's another Gator troll video, I'm sure. Tis the week of Gator trolling, right? Let's see. Jerry Wells says Wings of Redemption made it big with his walking 365 video. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm not saying I invented walking and talking videos. I'm just saying in this little community, I did it first. And ironically, I did it in response to a loss to a team. It was right after the Kentucky game. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. P-Dub is here. Oh yeah, I was reading that as P P Fizzle or Dizzle or whatever. P digits, yeah. Jeff Webster's here. I'll ignore that. No, Jesse, not a good idea to do drinking and driving videos. However, if you wanted to set up a camera on your big rig and do that could be interesting. Just keep your eyes on the road. We don't need another incident, as it were. But I hope you got to see the video I put up this morning. That amused a few people. I got a few questions. I think I answered them. I got one or two private messages. One of them was a question. One of them was an insult. And you can count on. Of course, there was an insult wannabe in the comment section, which got flagged and deleted because I'm not going to put up with that crap. Not on my channel. Captain Trips is here. Good to see you. We are not beating Georgia, Captain Trips. Just stop it. It's not possible. Not possible. Sorry. And yes, I am going to end up owing Colby a watch. It's pretty much a given. I've already bookmarked the watch. I'm going to have to get the watch from eBay because Amazon's back ordered. But as soon as the whistle blows and ends the game, which will be a mercy killing of the Gators, I'll place the order for the watch. That's fine. Let's see. That's not. That's fake news, Mr. Webster. There's not enough money in the world to make the Gators retain this staff. I actually find myself hoping, in a sick, twisted sort of way, that Georgia does a mercy killing of the Gator coaching staff and beats Florida so bad that our AD Strickland doesn't have any choice but to at least fire the defensive coordinator. But he may fire the whole staff. I don't know. I was going to do an open letter on the Gator Nation Facebook group to Mullen. But I just decided the better of it because the day wasn't going well that early anyway. So I just decided I really didn't need the additional shitstorm that I would create. Let's see. Caleb is saying somebody's doing well. Oh, it must be his father. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I know, Raj. I'll get. It'll happen that way. Anyway, I wanted to before I drop the link to the StreamYard, I wanted to address something that is, I've gotten a few messages and little things here and there that were, where are you? You're not on streams. You're not commenting on certain YouTubers streams and videos and this and that and this other nonsense. And I want to address that. This all started right after the LSU game. I mean, yeah, this was back on the 16th, 2 weeks ago, roughly. Yeah, where you been, Saleen? Where you been? You've been hiding? You're gonna hide from us now? You're gonna run away? You're not really. You can't take it. Blah blah. I've heard this shit before. Let me point out a couple of small facts that are not in dispute. And if you want to go into the archive of my channel and look this up for yourself, please feel free. Go ahead. Even watch some of the videos too. In the intervening almost 2 weeks, right now it's a week and a half because we're doing this on Wednesday, the 27th. So it's 11 days, so a week and a half, including today. I have done 5 live streams. 5. A couple of game streams, a couple of these. I've done 5 live streams from the 16th of October to today. Now, by definition, if I'm doing a live stream, geniuses, I'm on camera. You can see me. I'm not hiding. I'm not doing John Cena. You can't see me. You can see me. I'm here. I'm talking to you, and I invite people into the StreamYards, so I'm talking to other people. So that's point number 1. 5 live streams between October 16th, when we lost to LSU, and today. Okay? Doing a live stream by definition is not hiding. I've also appeared on several other people's streams that are not morning streams because my mornings are busy. So there's that. Point 3, I have done 10 videos. I've released 10 videos since October 16th. Okay? Which means I had to sit down either in front of a camera like this or behind the camera doing something. And I've released videos. So my channel has not been inactive. I'm not hiding. I'm not running away. And I have appeared on other people's videos. Okay? I feel a college football loss as much as anybody in here. But I'm not a hider. I'm not a crier. I'm not a whiner. I'm not going to hide from the fact that, the Gators are not very good this year, and they went down a team that they shouldn't have, and they got beat by a team that they should have beaten that was going to be sort of a surprise if they did it. I made these predictions back on January 2nd. I made these predictions before, the Nostradamuses out here in the college football trash talk community did. I was the first one on board for 2021. So I'm not hiding. So stop with the type in my comments sections and in my DMs about I'm hiding. I'm not. So stop it. You're making yourself look foolish. I'm not calling you out by name. You know who you are. So just stop it already. You look stupid. Anyway, back to the chat. Ballard's in here? Oh, Ballard is in here. Says Raj to Jesse, but doesn't say hello to me. Albert Sancho's in here. Good to see you, sir. Slim Shady Canes is in here. That means when I drop the StreamYard link, which I'm about to do, we should have a lively discussion. Let's see. Steve Pearson's here. Good to see you, sir. Big Dog Brett, the champ. The champ is here. Of course, he's going to be here. He's going to get started early on reclaiming his bragging rights. I still have bragging rights for a couple more days, but we all know what's coming. Let's see. So we're talking baseball in here now. That's sad. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Sanchez, I'm not even going to acknowledge you. There's the link to the StreamYard if anyone wants to come in. Simple rule. If you come in, you got to turn your camera on so I can see it's you before I let you in the yard. And we'll start our lively discussion and start ignoring Dirty Sanchez because he makes me cringe. Oh, and here comes Here comes the reckoning. Turn the camera on first, sir. Yep, that's him. Okay. Let the reckoning begin.
You know, it almost ain't worth it.
It almost isn't worth it, but you're going to do it anyway.
Well, you said you had bragging rights.
Well, I did, but they're going to end in about 48 hours. So, but I did. I had a year. You know, having a year is better than not having a year. But in about 72 hours. Sorry, about 72 hours. Georgia is going to put a big old beat down on my team, which
Oh,
I'm already prepared for that. So,
are you more excited that this might get rid of Dan Mullen or get rid of Todd Grantham?
actually, in the order of excitement, I'm excited on Saturday. I'm mostly excited for the Harvard Dartmouth game, which I will be live streaming.
That
Huh?
is that coming on right after the Bishop Sycamore game?
I don't know. It's coming on at noon, so I don't know when Bishop Sycamore is playing. I didn't look that up. Then I'm excited about the very real possibility that if Georgia can beat that defense down bad enough that nobody will have any choice but to fire Todd Grantham. And then there's also the possibility that Mullen will just say, you know what? The NFL looks really good right now, so I'll go there. And he'll just resign of his own accord. Could happen.
Well, so what's going to happen if Dan Mullen resigns and they offer the job to Coach Ogeron?
I'll laugh. You know what? I don't think Ogeron doesn't Ogeron have one of those standard buyout things where he can't coach while LSU is paying him. So if he got another job, then LSU wouldn't have to pay him anymore.
I guess you're assuming that you're trying to say that he's got some form of intelligence.
Anything's possible, you know. The old saying of a broken clock is right twice a day, so anything's possible. If Coach O has a thing in his contract where he gets paid the remainder of his contract by LSU unless he takes another job, then he's not going to take another coaching job until he's done. You know, I mean, Lyle's not exactly the smartest coach in the world either, but you know, he figured it out. So
I got a couple of questions here, and they're going to seem a bit what I'm looking for, abrasive on the surface, but that's not the intent.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. I got to do something real quick.
Okay.
There we go. Let's make sure it does what I wanted it to do. There we go. Go sit in the corner, sir. Okay, go ahead.
Again, this isn't meant to sound abrasive, but it's probably going to. Why?
I'm a big boy, Brett. I
know. Why would they give Dan Mullen an extension in a year where he lost 4 games?
Well, I think the timing of that was a little. Didn't he sign the extension before the 4th loss?
Okay, so at 3 losses.
Why would they give him an extension? Doesn't seem very smart on the surface, does it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe finally they were rewarding him for finally beating Georgia, getting a division.
I mean, the first time that's the first time Florida had beat Georgia in 5 or 6 years.
No, it was 3 years. Georgia
I
had won
thought
3 in a row.
against Mullen, right? 3 in a row against Mullen, but didn't we win the last 2 against McElwain?
No. No, you had won
Last
3
year.
games in a, you won 3 games in a row. And then we broke the streak last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yes,
And
we're gonna go 4 out of 5 here. Looks like.
Yeah. Which I called back on January 2nd after that debacle with Oklahoma.
Right. Which I don't.
I mean, look, I was looking at Georgia's roster at the end of the year, and I looked at our roster and I said, yeah, right. No. The only way Florida would win this game is if they reintroduced the COVID protocols and you had to forfeit. You know, I mean,
which I don't foresee that happening. But
no, that won't happen. No.
Especially with the rule that they've implemented that if you have the vaccine, you don't have to get tested for COVID. So,
yeah, the Florida last year, Florida obviously had an offense that could stand up to anybody's defense. We saw that last year. It was a video game offense. Unfortunately, the defense last year, I would argue, was marginally better than the defense this year. Defense this year has collapsed. We're going to make Stetson Bennett look like a Heisman candidate.
Well, that's if he plays.
Well, I guess they haven't announced a starter yet for Georgia.
Yeah, the longer Kirby Smart goes, the more cryptic he becomes with information. So they ask him questions like, do you know who the starting quarterback is going to be? I can tell you exactly what his answer is going to be from here until ad infinitum, and it's going to be, we take a look at practice and we go with who we think is going to give us the best chance.
Yeah, and Lou put up a video about 5 minutes ago saying that Anthony Richardson is going to be the starter on Saturday, which I'm fine with. I don't think either one is going to be able to really do a hell of a lot of damage to your defense. I think AR-15 gives Florida more options than Jones, and I think Jones has proven that he doesn't deserve to be the starter anymore. And what is Jones, a junior? I would. What?
Have you ever seen the movie Pulp Fiction?
Oh yeah.
You know that scene where Bruce Willis is in there talking to Marcellus Wallace, and he goes, if you were going to make it kids, you'd have made it by now. And that's exactly what comes to mind whenever I see Emory Jones.
Emory Jones is not the worst quarterback I've ever seen in a Gator uniform. I reserve that for a couple of other guys, namely Doug Johnson, Felipe Franks, Doug Johnson, Driscoll, one or two. The restaurant and the river. They were all pretty much whole. And Trayon Harris. I mean, Jones, I would say, is probably better than all those guys, and that's like saying I'm the best hockey player in Ecuador. I mean,
Well, Felipe Franks was Baker Mayfield with all of the attitude and none of the talent.
Yeah, that's accurate. And actually he had a worse attitude. I don't remember Baker Mayfield directly attacking his own fan base. That I don't remember Baker Mayfield doing, but Felipe Franks
You're
decided
right.
that was a good idea.
He didn't do that. He didn't do that, but he did get sidewalk slammed by a cop because he tried to outrun a cop.
Yeah, that was brilliant. But Jones is better than a lot of the quarterbacks that I've seen play between Tebow and and Trask. But he's not the answer. And Richardson, I think, is more talented. I think he throws a better ball. At least, to my eyes, he throws a better ball. He's more athletic. I think he's smarter. So I hate to see him go up against Georgia and get bounced around a bit, but I think it's time. I think it's time for Emory Jones to sit down for a while.
I think as a Florida fan, you should be clamoring to have Emory Jones as a starter in this game.
I know where you're going with this, because you're going with the pardon me. You're going with the Uncle Lou, who's in the comments, by the way. Hi, Lou. How you doing? You're going with the Uncle Lou. We're going to break Florida like we broke Clemson, like we broke this and we broke that. And my retort to him for the past several weeks has been, you can't break what's already broken. So the team's already broken. The LSU and Kentucky losses broke Florida. So Florida roll, in my mind, and if you go on, I know a lot of people won't do this because everyone in here hates Florida except me and Captain Trips and Albert Sancho. If you go into Gator Nation on Facebook and you look around in there and you see that everyone is pretty much resigned to what's going to happen. So why not put Richardson in there and see what he can do? Ain't got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose in this game, Brett. All the pressure's on Georgia, but they're not going to feel it, because they're the number one team in the country. So Florida can play this game like, we know we're going to a shit bowl game, and we know we're losing this game. So, hey, let's throw the freshman out there, see what he can do with himself. Now I'm going to live stream the game. I've decided I'm going to. Well, I lost Brett. Sorry about that. Come back, Brett. I'm going to live stream the game as well. I'm hoping that the Harvard Dartmouth game will end quick enough that I can just quick switch over to the Florida game, and I'll live stream it over here. So any Florida fan wants to come in and have kind of a sort of a safe place to watch Florida get their ass kicked, come on over. What the hell? All right. I see you. What happened? You hit a bad cell?
Sorry about that. Not a very good reception right here, so kind of had to start over.
That's all right. Oh, there's Ballard. Now, why is a Gump going to come in here and troll me? You already beat us.
What's up?
Oh, you already beat us. What are you going to beat me up for?
What's up, Brett?
Boy, what you are in an echo chamber. You're in an echo chamber.
Oh, yeah. Came to a quieter room.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway,
all those Alabama fans always sound the same. They keep hearing the same thing. They literally live in an echo chamber.
Yeah, well, we all do in some way. I used to think that this, up until we lost to Kentucky, really, that was where I started to question this next statement. Up until that point, I thought the Florida game was going to be the toughest game that Georgia would face on their way to Atlanta. Now I'm not so sure.
Well, it definitely wasn't Clemson.
No, Clemson was. I don't know if Florida could beat Clemson. I don't know.
I think the Georgia Clemson game was the hardest game we played.
Well, it was the first game of the year. They're all hard because you got to knock all that rust off, and you don't know what you got. Yeah,
Georgia,
but objectively, the Clemson game was probably Georgia's toughest game, and it will probably be their, and it certainly is their toughest game up to the SEC championship game when I guess they'll face Alabama. Alabama looks like they've sort of got everything kind of. I don't want to say right the ship, but it looks like they're getting there, and
I don't know, man. I kind of got that Auburn. I kind of got that Auburn Alabama game circled. That's going to be interesting.
Well, they're always interesting. But,
Hey, Brett, listen, I've been trying to tell people that. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think, and it's at Jordan Hare, if I'm not mistaken, could Auburn, I mean, I'm sure they could compete, but do you think they beat Ole Miss?
Yes.
Wow.
I think Auburn will beat Ole Miss because if you look at how desperate Ole Miss was against Alabama and how bad it hurt them, and then you look at how desperate Bo Nix can make a defense look, I think that can be a bad combination.
I would agree there.
Even as good as Georgia is on defense, there were times Bo Nix was giving Georgia's defense a fit, and so his ability to extend plays and run around and scramble around like a chicken with his head cut off, it's fun to poke at and point at and laugh at, but you got to acknowledge that the guy absolutely could make some crazy plays when he had to. Now, we all like making fun of Bo Nix, don't get me wrong, but you got to acknowledge that.
Well, maybe that's what Mullen is thinking in his game plan. He's thinking that, well, Bo Nix was running around a lot and making Georgia a little off balance. Maybe they figure AR-15 has better feet than Jones. Let him run around and create, and maybe that'll throw Georgia off for a little bit. I mean, I hey, watch 6'2". How you doing, man? I guess that's what Mullen is thinking. I don't know. I got to tell you though, at the beginning of the year, a few people, Lou was probably the loudest voice in this, was saying that this is probably Mullen's last year, for various reasons. And I was just kind of thinking, nah, not really. I'm beginning to fall into that category where it's probably, and speak of the devil, oh look, he's walking. And he's walking and listening, but he won't be listening because, yeah, that's compelling stuff. Okay. But I guess Mullen is going to try and throw a Hail Mary on this one with putting Richardson in. I don't think it's really going to make any difference. And Georgia's going to hang. It depends on your quarterback. You could hang 50 on us. Hell, if you put the right quarterback in, you could probably hang 70 on us.
Well, it's definitely going to be one of those things where you're going to find out what kind of coach you got.
Quite honestly, I don't think Mullen's up to it anymore. I think he wants out. He's coaching like he wants out.
He's going to get it. There's no doubt about that, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Florida administration will not put up with not winning.
No, that's true. That's true.
He's been there, what's his, third or fourth year?
Fourth year. He hasn't done enough. He's done.
He hasn't won an SEC. He's not right.
Why is he at a dog park? Okay.
if you can't out-coach somebody, you better be able to out-recruit them.
Yeah.
No,
What do you guys,
he's definitely not out-recruiting anybody. This has always confounded me. It really bothers me that the man is head of arguably, and Slim will probably jump all over me for this, but he's head of arguably either the number one or, if Slim wants to argue, number two program in a state which acknowledges the best recruiting environment in the country. And he can't lock the state down and keep Georgia out and keep Alabama out. There's something fundamentally wrong with that. And on that alone, Mullen got to go. And he hasn't done enough. He keeps talking, it used to be when he first started.
What? Was Uncle Lou trying to show us a sign at a dog park? Why is he trying to read about himself?
Maybe he's doing a First Amendment audit.
Saleen, can you get rid of Ballard?
Why?
That echo is unlistenable.
Yeah, Ballard, you got to move to another room. That echo is becoming a problem.
Plus, nobody cares about what he has to say.
Well, all right.
F you.
Ooh, that's not very Christian-like. Where are they going with that? Oh, when Mullen first got to Gainesville, he was talking about restoring the Gator standard, and I knew what he was talking about, and that sounded great. I mean, it sounded like, okay, that's the goal for the Mullen regime: restore the Gator standard, et cetera, et cetera. And 4 years in, or almost 4 years in, I don't see it. And I got to tell you, a lot of my Gator brethren and my friends don't see it either. He's not recruiting. He has shit for a defense. He won't get rid of the problem on defense. And quite honestly, the whole Franks versus Trask thing, that was a debacle. I mean, you guys have your own debacles with quarterbacks, and the only thing I can say to that is at least Mullen didn't run one guy out of the state, but it's the same thing. The Gators stand. I don't see the Gators stand.
Is this better? Is it echoing?
It's still echoing a bit.
It's still echoing.
Oh, this room's not as.
The Gator standard. The Gator standard is, and not to troll. This is not for trolling. This is just the truth. The Gator standard is non-existent, and it has not been there for quite some time. I mean, the amount of things that go on that Florida campus is absolutely embarrassing.
They're embarrassing on every campus, sir.
I'm sorry, but when Tebow left, Florida was never the same and hasn't been.
Well, yes, we know that, and Urban Meyer helped contribute to that as much as Tebow. Well, Tebow had to leave anyway, graduated, so that goes squarely back to the coach, and Meyer did a lot of damage to the program on the way out. I know what Mullen was talking about when he said try to restore the Gator standard. I know what he was aiming for. He's not the guy he's the guy to talk about it. He's not the guy to do it, unfortunately. And
well, one of the big problems you have is that I understand that he was trying to get out there and be the cool kid. But the shenanigans that he pulls, like with the Darth Vader outfit, come on, man. Every single serious coach in the country immediately saved that video and told every one of their recruiters, I want you to show this video to anybody who's interested in Florida, because this is what you're going to have to deal with. And it's an embarrassment.
What's up, guys?
Well, how you doing, Nate?
What's going on, Nate?
And
I mean, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Florida deserves a better coach than that. Not that I want you guys to ever get better than Georgia, but I mean, with the amount of recruiting that goes on in that state, there is absolutely no reason why the only SEC school in that state should not be snatching up every bit of talent from there. You guys should not be competing with Florida State or Miami. My goodness, both of those are dumpster programs at this point. And UCF, well, let's look at Gus Malzahn's there now, so that's going to be trashed.
What you doing, Lou?
This is
no reason why
explain that in a minute.
The SEC school in Florida should not have a top 10 recruit.
See, Nate, Brent, you make good points, obviously. I mean, Nate, you see, the thing is, when I walk, I do my walks, I'm walking in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
The vast majority of my neighborhood was built without sidewalks. So I walk in the street. So Lou is fixated on the issue that I have to walk in the street, and for some reason he doesn't think I know how to work a street or something like that. He's going to constantly troll that, you know, he's walking on the sidewalk and I'm not, and then so
yeah.
What's up?
I'm still in my bed doing nothing, so yeah.
How about them Bucks?
What about him?
They're good, man.
Okay.
Oh, and wait a minute. Chess is in here. Chess, the guy who's walking is Lou. And
I'm gonna go ahead and drop out. I'm gonna go ahead and drop out so Lou can have my spot. So he can talk
Lou's
to
already in there. But Brett, I always appreciate when the champ stops by.
I'm only a champ until next season.
Hey,
you have a pretty good chance of
Brett,
repeating.
before
You're not as
leave,
much of a big slob as everyone else.
Hey, Brett,
You're an
before
athletic
you leave,
slob.
Thanks.
But thank you for the support, man, and I appreciate it. And
hey,
good luck
before
to
you
your to your dogs on Saturday. Just do us a favor. You can beat us, but just don't injure any of the players. You know, try not to injure anybody.
Hey, Brett. You think, I know you lived in Omaha before, but do you think the Midwest weather is brutal?
Well, I'll answer it by saying this. The last winter that I lived there, the actual temperature was -19 and the wind chill was -38.
No, thank you.
Okay, that's all.
No, thank you.
Winter is coming.
All right, later, guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Winter is coming.
Thank you.
Winter is coming.
Later, guys.
Well,
I got a word of the day for you. So it was raining this morning, and of course I had to turn on my windshield wipers.
Ballard, can you stop talking so we don't have to hear that echo?
Can you stop walking? Because this looks trippy as hell, man. What the hell are you doing?
He's walking.
This is called exercise, you tub.
Jesus.
Valerie, the echo in the room you're in is really, really bad. You got to find a place with some carpeting or something.
I live in a mansion on the lake. The walls.
Well, I'm gonna kick you out of the stream, and you can go live in a mansion on the lake because people are complaining. Got to find a room with some fabric in it.
A mansion with wood paneling.
Carpet, you know, a bed, sofa, something that can absorb sound, because it's bad, son, bad. All right, you got to turn the camera on, please. In the background. No, not you, Nick. There's a guy in the background. Oh, all right. Hey, what's up, Chess?
Oh, buddy.
No fighting.
Please.
There's another Georgia fan come to beat me up.
No, I ain't gonna beat you up. I'm just gonna say, hey. Wow, your echo is bad though, bro.
I gotta
Real
mute
bad.
that microphone. It's that. Come on. You got one more chance, Ballard. Either move to a room with no echo in it, or gone.
Hey, you guys, do you remember me with my old phone? I used to echo really bad.
Is this a little bit better?
Little
Kind
better.
of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See how it goes.
Better, I would say, but I had like a really bad iPhone once, and it was like an iPhone 5C or whatever it is, an old iPhone. But
It's like a toy.
yeah, I lagged so bad and echoed so bad. I don't know if you remember Chess Hall,
I don't
but
remember.
Not to be mean, hey, phone and really bad or an oxymoron.
uh-oh.
I barely heard that.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Who's Miami play this weekend?
Pittsburgh.
No.
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
That's going to be a tough one.
Pittsburgh.
This.
Pittsburgher.
The annual Miami Florida State game is soon, isn't it?
I have to look at the schedule to see exactly how the rest of the games fall. I don't have it memorized off the top of my head.
I am a Clemson fan this week.
Hey.
I am really and fortunately the game is in Clemson because
Excuse me, sorry.
terrific. I gotta see Florida State lose to Clemson. I mean, Clemson may not be very good, but surely they got to be good enough to beat Florida State.
Hey Lou, how many funky socks? I know you like socks a lot, but how many like funky socks? Like what I mean by that, like here I'll show you. But
Oh my,
yeah, that's what I meant.
that's lovely.
Lovely. Here, I'll show you mine. It's called Avocardio.
Hey Lou, how far have you walked so far?
Let me look.
I did 4.5 miles today.
No, I don't do that much.
You will. You just got to work up to it.
I'm at 1.98 miles since I joined the stream.
All right, keep going.
That's good.
Try and get to 2. You get
How's your day,
2.
Chess?
Going good, man. I just edited my video and putting it out right now.
Cool.
I don't have.
Oh,
Oh boy. Well, that's no good.
did anyone ask you, Lou, if what game you're gonna be streaming for 11 a.m. or I don't want to say 11 a.m. Are you gonna stream Florida Georgia game or Michigan State game or whatever it is first?
Yes.
The first one.
You were going to do your YouTube stream for the afternoon and Patreon for prime time.
Yes.
Hey, Tiger Baskins is in here. Good to see you.
I prefer just to walk and listen.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Sorry.
Now, is this being recorded for the next walk and listen video?
Yes,
I'm sure. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Or at least, or you know what? It may not be the whole thing. Will be walk and listen for him, but somehow there'll be chunks of this video and other videos. You know, or maybe he'll cut out some stuff from the one I released.
I got a cool thing in right here.
Sure.
Here, I'll show you. That's when I had like dyed blonde hair. 2019. So So yeah.
You're gonna go blonde again for the Slob Olympics?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand girls love the blondes, so you know.
Blocks. Don't know what that is. Okay, I don't know what that is. Like
Because
walking block, or what do you mean?
No, I was saying girls like blonde-headed guys. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a light brown hair guy, but I have some. Now that is from me, doing a dyeing my hair blonde or something like that for a football game that and plus yes, I used to play football for high school. I was a slot receiver, but I was normally a bench warmer or water boy, whatever you call it. Not playing as much, but I was part of the team though. So yeah, I didn't really play much. That's it.
Chess, what are you gonna do for the game this weekend besides laugh your ass off?
Plan on getting some red and black face paint and
What?
doing it up for the stream for Saturday.
Wait,
Got to entertain those 8 people.
Yeah, got to entertain them, man.
What's up, TB?
Just riding and listening. Since he's walking and listening, I figured I'd add another aspect to it.
All right,
That's lazy as fuck.
Just make sure you keep an eye out on things. I don't need another set of tires screeching, you know?
Oh, you mean like people walking on the road, Saleen?
Or
I'm just kidding, Saleen.
I've been doing it
for
for about a year now, and I haven't been hit yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that you haven't been hit yet. I care about you, but you
I
know.
appreciate that. I got no choice. There are no sidewalks. For 3/4 of this neighborhood was built without sidewalks.
I was about to say I don't have sidewalks either. So what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, what am I supposed? And I can't. Oh, and I can't walk on the grass because
it's your lawn.
balance. I got balance problems. So
Yeah, me too.
You know, I mean, between my ankle and my back, soft ground is not good for me. So it is what it is.
Yep.
I mean, we're all cool here. You don't have to lie about it. You'd have some old man yelling at you to get off his grass.
Well,
that too. I mean, geez.
Saleen is that old man in his neighborhood. Saleen's the guy in his neighborhood that you can't go on his grass.
No, this is fake news because on my street, I'm actually one of the youngest people on my particular area.
That's
well, that's because you live in Florida and the average age is 102.
No, this is true. But there are plenty of people in this neighborhood older than me. Trust me.
Hey.
Okay. And they all, what they all love to do? They all love to jump out in front of you when you're driving by their house and go like this.
Ooh. Yeah, or kind of like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Speed limit is 25 miles an hour, sunshine, and I'm doing 25, and you're telling me to slow down. Fuck you.
I bet you set your cruise at 27 just to be a rebel.
Actually, I do 30. Just to,
Total badass.
The total badass maneuver is take the Saleen out, and when they tell me to slow down, come to a dead stop, and do a 4,000 RPM clutch drop.
There you go.
All right, if y'all gonna be speaking Chinese, then I'm just
Konnichiwa.
Listen.
How many complaints about your exhaust have you had filed with the local police department?
With who? With the cops, none. With the HOA, 17.
He's 17.
I'm not kidding. I've had
Funny.
17 separate complaints filed against me for the car.
Ballard, you don't have to leave. He just said he'd hang in the comments. He can come back on, can he? Or we can't have more than 6.
Yeah, I
it's
can
probably
rotate him.
actually.
Well, I mean, he was the first one in here, so I can rotate.
Bro, oh my goodness. Turn that piece of shit truck off. Not my bad. Some little. Anyways, sorry. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Have a good day.
Hey, don't worry about me, Mr. Martinez. I'm not trying to murder myself.
Whoa, what?
Now he said in the comments, please stop trying to murder yourself, SaleenDriver. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I got you guys some sushi, by the way. Nate,
Sushi!
I know you want cream cheese on it, but they don't have it, so I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I love sushi.
And Lou, there's only a half a roll in here that's Korean. The other half's American. It's a mixed roll.
Okay. Mixed roll. That doesn't sound good.
Wow. So mixed people aren't cool to you, Nate?
I'm just kidding.
Now I want sushi for dinner.
Cow sushi, please.
Damn it! Why did you do this to me, TB? I wasn't planning on leaving after tonight. Now I got to go out and get sushi.
There you go. Or you can order it with DoorDash.
No. I did that once. Sushi arrived at room temperature.
Moldy? Or
like the sweet potato pie.
Yeah,
there's two things that don't work: warm sushi and warm sweet potato pie. Or at least one that's supposed to be shipped frozen.
I'm laying and watching, or whatever it is, listening. Laying and listening.
All right, I'm going this way, guys. I just don't have to deal with it.
Gun it, sir. Gun it. Stop on that accelerator.
I've heard old Uber Eats has got some pretty good drivers.
Who?
But I've heard Uber Eats has got some pretty good drivers.
Yeah, but I don't order Uber Eats in Augusta. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, what the hell is that?
In Sarasota, Florida, the Uber Eats drivers are morons.
They are Florida people.
Are they Florida mans?
They're what?
So are they Florida mans?
Actually, they're Florida women's. That's worse. They're usually on meth.
MGTOW confirmed.
What?
MGTOW confirmed.
Shut up.
Battle Angels in the background. I'll get you in here in a minute, BA.
Let's all play rock, paper, scissors.
What?
We'll play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever loses has to go. We'll do a tournament.
You can put me in the back.
Nate, bye.
All right, I'm gonna put Lou in the back. He said I could.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, he's just listening, so I'm gonna put him in the back.
You turd, TD.
because Battle Angel will contribute with verbal stimuli.
I heard Uber Eats driver, and I guess I had to make an appearance. So,
Yeah, but you're not driving, are you?
I am not driving. I am sitting in front of my computer at my desk, so we're all good.
Wait, Valentine, do you work at home or at work?
She just got in a wreck, bro. No, she don't work at home.
I didn't know that.
Man,
Well,
if she
I
worked
do.
at home, she'd have hair all over her apartment or something.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Well, I do. I mean, I do some work at home, not my, salon work at home. I actually have a second job that I do, so I do work at home.
I didn't know that what TV said.
That I got into a wreck?
Wait, what?
That I got into a wreck?
No. I don't know if TV is in. I don't know if TV said if you don't would live in a house or something like that. If he's kidding or something. Are you
Did you
kidding,
see, did
TV,
you
or
see
no?
that video, that poor car?
I don't know what you're talking about, Nate. You got me confused.
Like you said.
Yeah, I think I heard the faint sound of taps playing when I went to go empty it out on Monday.
Like,
Are you in? Did you get the new ride yet?
I do have the new ride, yes. So
All right. Now I'm not. You told me the circumstances. I'm not sharing that. So if you share it, it's on you.
Be
yeah,
selfish.
I
Don't
mean, no,
share.
yeah.
it was it. Let's just say it couldn't have come at a better time. So I mean, it's not it's not anything like like you said, nefarious was the word you used. Was that the word you used?
I said that. I said she did not acquire. I said you did not acquire the vehicle by nefarious means.
Yes. So, I mean, I had fully intended, me and my mother and my sister went out Monday, all day Monday. I mean, I was out all day Monday, which probably wasn't good for me because I came home that night and I was absolutely just exhausted and sore. And, but yeah, I had fully intended on trying to finance another car because I was getting a good amount back from, the insurance company, and to put it as a down payment on another car. So I had full intentions of financing a car, finding a car and financing it. But my mom decided that she wanted to get a new car for herself. So she ended up buying a car for herself and actually giving me her car that she's driving currently right now. So
Cool.
Nice.
Oh,
I think
snap.
Lou. I think Lou is sitting down now.
is he?
He's not moving.
I hope he's okay.
No, he's there. He's there. He's sitting down. He's got his legs out in front of him. They're crossed. So
Oh, yeah,
I
we
think
walked
I
2
think he's
miles
taking a break.
yesterday, him and I together.
Cool.
Hey, good on you. That's good.
Yeah.
And
I have a-
Mr. Martinez in the comments. I'm not sure what you mean by the patriarchy continues, but I assure you, there's no patriarchy here.
Hey, Valiant.
Not that
Or
I know of, anyway.
I have a food. I have food. Would you rather question for y'all.
Okay.
Would you rather have soft shell I can say anything. Soft shell tacos or burritos?
What's the difference?
Well,
There's
basically,
not really a much difference.
well, you just
No, there really isn't.
soft shell tacos. Basically, you put some meat, whatever, or what stuffing you want to put in, and just fold it, just like a V, like a normal taco.
I mean, I'm kind of with BA and Saleen on this one. I mean, the difference between a soft shell taco and a burrito, that's like asking the difference between partly sunny or partly cloudy, mostly sunny.
Oh, Lou's moving.
Facts, Slim.
Lou's
Facts.
moving again.
Well, yeah, point, Slim. I thought it'd be a good would you rather, but whatever.
Now, I would rather go to Chili's and have their fajitas.
Oh, that's good.
With no green pepper.
I don't know if you all don't like what's it called, Chipotle?
No, I never go to Chipotle.
No, okay.
No.
Their food has so much freaking sodium in it.
Oh,
Nate,
you?
don't do that, bro.
That's part of it, yeah.
I like salt though, so that's probably
Yeah,
it's
but
probably
every time I eat too much salt, it feels like my eyeballs are going to pop out of my head.
Yeah, I mean that's probably like I said, it's going to be the death of me. But I love salt. So.
Greek
By the way,
yogurt.
Lou's walking again.
Oh,
Is he walking again? Okay.
Yeah. Greek yogurt or cottage cheese?
Both of them
neither.
are milk products that didn't make it.
Well, one I don't know.
But if I had to choose, it would probably be Greek yogurt. But I mean, I don't eat either. Honestly, I don't like cottage cheese. I don't like. Honestly,
Can I
I don't.
choose
I'm not a big
starvation?
cheese eater.
Yeah.
I'll choose starvation over those two.
Not
choices.
everybody's addicted to cream cheese, maybe.
You would choose starvation?
Over cottage cheese or yogurt? No. Yogurt
Cottage.
Yogurt
Oh,
is
my bad,
milk
go ahead.
that didn't make it. I mean, you purposely ruin milk to make yogurt, and cottage cheese just looks unappetizing.
Well, that's the
Wait,
same
isn't
way I feel
cottage
about
cheese-
cheese. The cheese is just, just curdled milk, honestly, if you think about it. So
It's glumpy, whatever it is, milk. I don't know.
Okay,
I was
now-
helping somebody. I was helping somebody move about 6 months ago, and we were cleaning out his fridge, and he had cottage cheese in there that had expired 4 years prior.
Ah, okay.
that's
now
disgusting.
Lou is showing a sign that says "scoop the poop."
Yes. So somebody was asking about the little dog park, or I think it was you, Saleen. You were asking if he was at a dog park. That's actually at his apartment complex. So
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Yeah, he's got a
looked like
little-
he was just doing laps around the apartment complex.
He should get a leash and a collar for the cat and walk the cat around there.
There you go.
Jesus.
I think we did about a little over two miles.
Is it Jesus? No, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
You've never read the Bible? You don't know how to pronounce his name?
Jesus, yeah.
Jesus. He's
Jesus.
Hispanic. I'm assuming he's Hispanic.
Yeah,
So.
I think so.
Wow, all this
How dare
assuming.
you? How dare you assume, sir? It
How
might be.
dare you assume?
I'm ashamed.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make the assumption that with a last name like Martinez, I should not assume that he is Hispanic. So I apologize for that. I'm probably right, but I shouldn't assume it. So and Lou turned his camera off.
Jesus Martinez.
And turned his camera back on again.
Wait,
That's
so
like
guys,
assuming because my.
No, go ahead.
He's gonna do stairs.
Oh, I was just gonna say my maiden last name is Anthony, so that's like assuming that I'm Italian, I guess.
Cool.
No,
Lou is
Salita
doing
said your
stairs
name
now.
has to end in an A.
Oh,
Salita said
to be
your
considered
name,
Italian.
yeah, your name has to end in an A to be Italian.
Hey, did you know that? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I like cream cheese because I do, but you know that. But anyways, besides that, did you know that I am related to William Dawes, which is the son of the Liberties, or son? He's one of the sons of Liberty, whoever it is.
Nope, don't know who that is, Nate.
And Lou's in the apartment now.
He was.
And he's
He
gonna
was.
pick up the gator helmet.
He was the first. He was the
Probably throwing
first
the
to
trash.
yell, "The British are coming! The British are coming!"
I'm proud of him. I think he's walked every day this week. So
Let's go. UL, son. UL.
But isn't that kind of counterproductive though? Because he was all happy about putting on 15 pounds. You're trying to make him take it off.
no. This has no bearings on me. I've already told him. I've already told him. So
Pete's here.
Pete, let's go, Pete. All right,
Pete, I walked this morning. I did four and a half. This morning.
I walked like 0.
Damn, how you walking all these miles, man? I can't even run, but like a mile at a time.
0.5 miles.
I had to work my way up to it. I mean, it's not like I just jumped in and did 4.5 miles. I had to work my way into it.
I'm hungry.
Guys, I was going to tell y'all about cottage cheese. Here, we call cottage cheese the really big women that wear yoga pants. We call
There
that
you
cottage
go.
cheese.
There you go.
There's a lot of it. Right?
You know, I think Jeff Foxworthy said it best. Certain things should not be sold in certain sizes.
Yes,
spandex
agreed.
is a privilege, not a right.
No, okay. So like last night, I went to Addison's choir recital or a little concert or whatever. And of course, the kids are all dressed up in their Halloween stuff. And it's cool, right? It's good. Well, the teacher has on some pink yoga pants, and it looked like groceries in a damn grocery bag. like just all jumbled up, boxed up. And I'm thinking, you're taking away from the kids. Like, I don't want to look at it, but I can't help it. And that, I should have took a picture, but
It's like you want to avert your eyes, but you can't.
it's like my
it's
peripheral
drawing you
extends.
in. it's drawing
Hey,
you in.
Lou, I put you back in the StreamYard now that you're not walking anymore. So
Oh, hey, monkey.
Oh,
Kitty cat.
that's a whole cat. What's his name or her name?
Monkey. Her name's Monkey.
Monkey.
You know,
That's
if
cool.
Battle Angel weren't in here, I would make a comment.
Go
Don't
ahead.
do
I
that.
probably already heard it.
No, I'm
No,
not, I'm
she's
not
too
doing it.
young.
I'm not
She's
doing
too
it.
young doing it.
It's a cute cat, though.
She's a
Does it like
sweetheart.
sushi?
Is she a friendly cat or he a friendly cat?
Yeah, no, she is. She's very friendly. Still, she's good. When he first brought her home, though, she was a little shy.
Kiddish.
So, but
Is it a good lap cat, or is it just follow you around kind of cat? And when you try and pick it up, it goes,
Well, you
No.
saw it jump up in his lap.
yeah, no, she's a good cat.
No,
So.
I saw it jump near his lap, but not on.
When
yeah, agreed.
Now, I had a cat. The last cat I had was named Donzi. And
Okay.
she followed me around the whole house. Whenever I'd sit down and watch TV on the sofa, she would sit next to the sofa, arm over the sofa. I drape my arm over and I pet her. But if I picked her up, tried to hold her or put her on my lap, it's like, no, I'm going down.
Gotcha. So does this mean that we can bring cats to Lou's house?
I'm gonna say that's a no.
Yeah, you
No.
don't want to mix cats. Hey, Wilkie, what's up, man?
Okay.
Good question, Wilkie. Wilkie wants to know if when Pete walks, does he wear yoga pants? I would hope not.
That would be amazing. Yes, Pete, you should wear yoga pants.
So
And
Flint's
Lost
in yoga
Aggie
pants.
is in
Yeah.
here. And Pete says no, he doesn't.
I really could have done without that visual image. Thanks.
I know. That's why I'm laughing. I just can't help it.
Yeah, I don't need the image of Pigskin Pete in yoga pants.
And I could see him being straight faced about it every time somebody looks at him weird. Hey, how you doing, ma'am? How you doing? How you doing, sir? Like just stone cold too.
Okay, Lou has changed his name to prefers to listen. So there you go. And Chess, if you're still in here somewhere, I didn't take you out because of anything personal. I just rotate in and out. So if you want to come back in later, that's fine. I'll rotate somebody else out. But
Do you have somebody in the back room? 'Cause I
no,
would
nobody in the
out.
back room right now.
That-
I mean, Jesse might pop in, at some point. We'll figure it out as we go along. Still too warm here to wear yoga pants or sweatpants or whatever people do.
So here's my question. So I'm not sure if you guys can answer this or not. What is the difference between yoga pants and workout pants? Because I don't own any yoga pants. So
that's kind of like asking, what is art? I don't know, but I know it when I see it, that kind of thing. So
Very,
I'm
very
just
good
gonna say, Battle Angel, I think you wear yoga pants to yoga. Like
but
to
you
yoga,
do
I think
yoga
that's when you wear
workout.
yoga.
do you
I would say.
know? I mean, because obviously these women that are wearing yoga pants don't. Well, I mean, I guess
Are you assuming that overweight people? Are you assuming overweight people don't do yoga?
Hey, I got a joke.
That's so funny, Nate. That joke is
Shut
hilarious. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Lou's moving again.
Who's the
He's
most
going in a
popular guy?
closet
Who's the most popular guy at the nudist colony?
Nate.
Sorry.
Who?
The one who carries a cup of coffee in each hand and a dozen donuts.
Ah, that's funny. That's a good one. I see you, Nate.
I haven't heard that one.
That's a good one. Look at Nate, man. Where'd you hear that, Nate?
In my head.
I don't believe that. Yeah.
I'll
a scary
I'll
thought.
tell you the truth. I usually look up on a joke site. Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have said. You should have just been like, I heard it from a friend. Don't tell us your secrets.
My bad.
I think Lou is cleaning the apartment at this point.
With his feet?
No, he's walking around picking shit up and throwing it in a closet.
I'm disappointed though, because I know his sock game is usually like 1,000, but when he goes for a walk, he wears regular socks.
No.
Oh, he's got them all. Shit.
He's got some
Look
old
at
man
that,
socks
man.
on right now. There you go.
Look at that.
And now he's shooting you a bird. Okay.
I don't think I've ever met a guy that has as many socks as Lou does.
I don't think you've ever met anybody.
Lou is walking and listening, but he's finished with his outdoor walk now. So now he's walking around the apartment and listening.
Why does a
picking up
mermaid?
laundry or
I mean, if
something.
you're going to walk around the apartment, at least put a vacuum cleaner in your hand. My God.
Why does a mermaid
Oh,
wear
there's the
shoe
vacuum
shells?
cleaner. You got to plug it in, Lou. Oh,
Why does a mermaid wear? Why?
Son of a bitch, he takes requests.
Is he going to change the name to Walking and Sucking if he's vacuum cleaner?
He's cleaning the apartment for me this weekend.
Why does a mermaid wear seashells?
Hurry up.
Because she outgrew her bee shells.
That's not bad.
Nate,
That's a
go to
good
bed.
dad joke.
Go to bed, Nate. You know what? Just because of Nate's terrible, I'm getting off.
Damn.
Okay, go ahead. And Tiger locked up.
Yeah, he froze.
I got Tiger Cat in the background. I got to let her in.
Yay, TK!
Should I roll? TB, are you leaving? Or have you left? He's locked up. I'm gonna have to.
Hey guys.
Hey TK.
What's happening?
And Ballard's in the background. Nate, I'm gonna put you in the background for a few minutes because you've been there a while. See if Ballard wants to contribute real quick.
Me? Okay.
Hey Slim, where are you headed to today?
I'm trying to go to Pennsylvania, but I'm almost in Columbus, horrible as that is.
Oh.
All right, Ballard, you're in.
What's up?
And you're echoing again.
No, come on.
You're in a room with an echo.
I'm in a big lake house with an echo.
Well, go outside or something.
Go outside.
It's too bright out there.
You could even just get off the stream if you want.
All you're doing is walking around, son.
Yeah, do y'all want to see my new ride?
Hey, girl.
Look here, look, listen.
There she is. All right.
I'm trying to
Roy,
what's up, you beautiful motherfucker?
You beautiful motherfuckers. What's going on?
Hey, Raj.
Here's my new ride, guys.
Ooh, look at that.
I like the color.
or CRV?
That is a RAV4.
Oh, she got another toy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Boy, that'll haul around newspapers.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Is that a sweet potato pie? No, that can't. That's a cookie.
That's that damn cookie cake from when we came down a few weeks ago.
Oh, dude, that can't be the same cookie cake. That would have been rotten by now. Or is it in the fridge? Oh, whatever. What's up, TK?
Not much. I'm just sitting here waiting on an important phone call, so I thought I'd just call in, and if they call, I'll just mute myself. If you want to knock me out, if somebody's in the back, that'd be fine.
Yeah, Pigskin Pete's right. The man has a month-old cake.
It's been a month since y'all went to Lou's house?
Yeah.
Lou showing off his collection.
Yeah.
It's
Bless
been a
you.
I think
month.
it has been a month. So
Damn, has it been that long already?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, a month sounds about right. So, but the way that his trash pickup at the apartment complex is, yeah, they don't pick up like bulky items like that. You have to actually take those down to the dumpster yourself. So
Harvard's season is not over, sir.
Your season is over.
No, it isn't.
Season over.
If you knew how the Ivy League championship is determined, you would know it's not over yet. Not yet.
Long live Princeton.
I'm going to mute him. If he knew what he was talking about, he'd be dangerous. It's not over yet. Now, if they lose to Dartmouth on Saturday, then it's over. Which, by the way, just to remind everyone, I am streaming both the Harvard game at noon and the Florida game at 3:30 on Saturday. So, long day. Not as long as Lou's, but, then again, I'm not a professional like Lou. Oh, by the way, don't forget, click that thumbs up button for me on this stream. It would help. And also, don't forget about the super chat function if you want to contribute to my Grail Watch fund. And if you want to go a step further, there is a link in the description for my PayPal. Obviously, as I always say, never expected, never required, always appreciated. All right, I'm done. Where do we leave off? What the hell is he doing? I hate the fact that this shit is a little bit compelling. No, that's true, Pete. Harvard hasn't played anybody. Because it's FCS. So Harvard ain't played nobody.
Yeah, but they're all going to make more money than all of us combined.
Yeah, what is this? The jail report?
Those things are awful when you pick one up and see somebody you know.
That's bad and busted. Yeah.
So that's what I do. That I deliver those. That's my second job right there.
No kidding.
Yes. So
Hey,
I've been doing that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I get one about every other day. They're called bad and busted where I live. I ain't gonna lie, they're $1.
Well, see, I don't get one anymore because I got this app on my phone that I can scroll through everybody that's been booked into county jail.
Yeah, I mean, usually the information is, it's already listed online. So the access to it is free, of course. But yeah, I mean, people go crazy over these things. So, and it did initially start when he first started it. It was only $1. Actually, I think when he first started, it was only 75 cents for the paper. But yeah, the price has kind of increased over the years. So, but yeah, that is my second job. That's what I do on Friday mornings when I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. That's what I do. I go and deliver those papers. So
it's like a local Augusta. type?
Well, it's what's considered the CSRA. So there is, like Aiken County, like North Augusta. I think I have a driver that delivers. The furthest that she delivers is like, I think like Wagner, South Carolina. But yeah, it's supposed to be for the whole CSRA. So like Augusta, North Augusta, Aiken, like Columbia County, Richmond County, like Burke County. Yeah, just the CSRA in general. So
Wow. I've never seen
that one is
that.
actually a very, very old issue. I think I gave him that one when we first started dating. So it's probably about 5 months old.
Lou, don't do crossword puzzles. You'll live longer if you don't.
Yeah. That's me.
So now I have an interesting account in here that says Antichrist, aka liberal.
Oh,
Should I be
nice.
worried about this? I wonder if that's Sanchez with another account.
Were you going to ask me a question, TK?
Huh?
Were you going to ask me a question about the Joe report?
Well, I just said I've never seen a paper like that had jail people on it.
Yeah, yes. I mean, that's basically what it is. So there's articles in there too, like he prints articles in there. But most of it is just like it's a daily arrest a weekly arrest, like book basically. So
Hey, Pigskin Pete wants to know if you two have settled on a name for your show yet.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess since we are both in here, we can discuss it if you would like to, TK.
Okay.
I would love for breaking news on my channel. I love it.
Well,
yes.
We've had a few thoughts and stuff, and there was one name I came up with. Okay, and I thought it was fantastic. Now, before you say anything, Battle Angel, I want to see what the people in the stream and the people in the comments thinks about this name and what they think of, like kind of.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll get their initial reaction to it. So go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you take the floor.
So if TK is going to reveal the name, if you like the name TK is about to reveal, type a 1 in the comments. If you don't, type a 2. Go.
Okay, well, first let me say Pizza Woman said I thought it was supposed to be called Hangover Sunday with TK and BA. Well, I like that one too. So that's not totally off the table. But what do y'all think about Sunday Afternoon Delight with TK and BA? Look at TK Bunnyman. What the fuck? What is that?
That's your picture. I just got your face blocked out. That's okay.
TK Bunnyman?
Yeah,
what's that?
What is the name you want to use? Sunday Afternoon Delight with Afternoon Delight with TK and BA, or BA and TK.
Right. So I think we were leaning towards. I mean, it doesn't even have to be that long of a name. I mean, but like Afternoon Delight with TK and BA.
I mean, do y'all think that sounds like a good? I mean, what do you think of when you hear that name, or when you hear that? Like, if let's say y'all didn't.
When you hear Afternoon Delight, what do you think?
Sexy time.
Okay, but is that immediately what you thought, though, Saleen?
Yep,
when I said the
immediately.
name?
But then again, I'm single, thirsty, and pathetic.
No, but I mean, but that is what it is.
Sunday Afternoon Delights, Brads and Chads and Terrys and Cherries.
Okay, real quick.
Well, to defend Saleen, I'm married, and that's the first thing I thought about too.
I got Sunday night. I got Sunday Delight all week. Gumbo at ass I eat.
Well, you got two pretty women on an afternoon, Sunday afternoon, talking sports. So Afternoon Delight follows. I would drop the name Sunday, and I would just go Afternoon Delight with TK and BA, or BA and TK, whichever
Okay,
way.
So you like the name Saleen, is what you're saying?
I like the name. I think
well,
the
but
name
listen to what.
I love Sunday Delight. Oh yeah.
gives you a nice double entendre, and it's catchy.
Yeah, put a little bit of rice and gumbo on the side. Ooh, yeah, Sunday Delight.
I'm gonna mute him in a minute. Don't worry.
Hold
about
on. No, please let me finish. First of all, wait, I want to ask Raj something. Okay, I see Coach O in there. What's the other part of the picture?
It's the picture with me and you in the hot tub. I just got your face blanked out.
Why you took my face out?
Yes, pizza woman. I
I'm
did
hollering
actually
at you
use
the
the
other
phrase
thing.
"sexy time."
Telling you get your damn kids off the field.
Huh?
I don't know. He's drinking again.
Okay, so
Sagas
listen,
Mushuga.
Battle Angel, did you see what Pigskin Pete wrote? How about happy weekending? Happy week. What is wrong with that?
Or
No,
happy
it's
ending?
Like
No,
a
that's
happy
pretty damn
ending?
good. Yeah,
A happy ending to the week?
No,
Oh,
no.
happy week ending. I got it.
That's That's brilliant.
Okay, but here's what Wilkie said, and I'm okay. Afternoon Delight was a song about having sex in the afternoon. Okay.
Yes, we know that, Wilkie.
Yeah, well,
That's the reason why we're running it past you guys to see what your initial reaction is of it. So
yeah, no, the reason. Okay, well, that song came in my mind for some reason. Okay.
Can't
And I
have
thought,
no fun, Slade. You gotta block me out.
but I was like, I mean, I was young when that song came out, and I didn't really listen to the words. I didn't,
Okay,
I
let me let y'all in on a little secret. It's two females doing a show on YouTube. It doesn't matter what name you come up with. Somebody's going to come up with some kind of joke for it.
I agree with that. You're absolutely right. So I mean,
you might as well run with the double entendres. I mean, what the hell,
Exactly.
And why does Lou have a candle out? I mean, what's up with that?
It's okay, Wilkie. You don't have to be sorry.
Yeah, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
Well, Wilkie, I'm not only old enough to remember that song, I'm old enough to remember when it was a #1 hit.
Which year?
In the 70s. Afternoon Delight, I'm pretty sure that was from the late 70s.
Well, hell, I said bitches and cocktails.
No.
Oh my God, Wilkie. 2 girls and 1 microphone.
2 girls, 1 microphone.
No, now we're just going backwards.
2 girls, 1 microphone. He's doing the 2 cups, whatever thing. 2
Now,
girls.
I like Pigskin Pete's Happy Week ending.
Yeah, but nobody's
Well,
gonna.
the problem is though Sunday is the beginning of the week, so it doesn't make sense logically. But never mind that.
No, Sunday is only the beginning of the week for weird people. Monday is the beginning of the week.
Well, it's the beginning of the work week anyway. TNA Delight says P digits.
TNA Delight. Tits and ass delight.
No.
Somebody
TK and BA Delight.
Somebody said either, I don't know if they said, I think they said Battle Cat.
No, that was my idea from 2 weeks ago.
No, but there's somebody else said it in here too.
Yeah.
When just now?
It's in there somewhere. Wait a minute. I just saw that.
See, we're going to.
Oh, it's P digits.
Anybody in the college football community that we already know and we have watching is great. And I want to get as many of the college community as we can. But since we don't just talk about football, I would like to have, the thing is, I need a title that draws people, that they say, oh, we got to see what this is about.
He's scaring the cat with an aerosol.
Don't scare the kitty. Don't scare monkey.
You're scaring the cat with the aerosol. That's sick. How about TK and BA sexy? TK and BA sexy fun time.
You better not hurt.
Wait, did I hear sexy in there, Saleen?
Yeah, TK and BA sexy fun time.
Sexy fun time.
Well, no, I
Leave
mean,
Kitty
I mean,
alone.
think about it for a second. Think about it for a second. Battle Angel is an anime character, right?
What's that?
Battle Angel is an anime character, right?
I'm not sure if it's an anime character per se. I mean, I know it's, you know, the avatar that I use is based on a movie that is like CGI, but I mean,
But
I don't know.
thought that Battle Angel was originally from a Japanese anime, and they
It very well
do
could
these-
be.
And they
It
always
very well
do
could
these
be.
strange translations, like, you know, sexy fun time. I mean, it sounds stupid in, you know, American, but in Japanese, it probably translates into something. Anyway, so that's where I thought, you know, TA and BA sexy fun time.
Might not want to leave that candle on that newspaper there.
Yeah,
Lou.
but calling it BA and TK 60 fun times, it just sounds like something that's just sexual. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk
you're right. It doesn't work, but
Yeah, you type that in, and it's like it sounds like it takes you to
more
a
so
porn
than
site.
afternoon delight. I mean, because you could go out in the afternoon, have a picnic with your family, and you're delighted. It's a beautiful afternoon, delightful afternoon.
I'm very curious to know what Lou's opinion of this is. So I know he's just supposed to be listening, but
he's walking again, and he just, you know, boy, your footpaths are really narrow in this apartment.
yes, they are. They are. So
I mean, ridiculously narrow. And we just lost Raj.
No, Raj
No.
is here. Slim.
Oh, that was Slim.
Oh,
I think that
Slim.
was
Okay,
we
Slim.
lost.
Sorry.
But he's back. But he's back.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
going
get
to
it.
check. It looks like he's going to check the mail.
He's got his key to get his mail.
I still think Pete's idea of where was it? Happy week ending is pretty good, and, you know, afternoon delight, you know,
Or
TK
Sunday
and BA
hangover.
afternoon delight. Both of those I like, but it's not my show.
Sunday
Well, the-
hangover tour. Sunday hangover
Saleen,
tour.
What?
I was going to say that the only problem with all the ideas you're throwing out is it sounds like a channel, you know, aimed at reviewing personal massagers.
Yeah, like what do people think
I mean,
they're
I'm
gonna
just
see?
saying, dude.
Well, that's why nobody listens to my ideas, because they're all shit. They're all shit. You know, I know they're all shit, so whatever.
Well, I'm a little bit medicated right now, so right now any idea is gonna seem, you know, okay and funny to me. So
Hey, you got to vote with Pigskin Pete for Sunday Hangover.
I mean, like, I don't think they're no. I think that people, a lot of people, I think that from what I've seen so far, seems like the majority of people that are even saying anything. Oh, he got a package.
Yeah, I just hope he's not doxing someone by showing the package.
No, he's not. He has his finger over it.
Well, that's a
Can you-
finger
you-
over the to address, not the from.
No, but you can actually read that?
Well, oh, all right. Well, as long as he's not
Anyway,
doxing anybody.
what was I saying? Okay, Pigskin Pete's like Hangover Sunday. Da 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 da. Let's see.
You need to go with something classy like high tea.
IT.
High tea.
Afternoon tea with TK and BA.
yeah, I think you had mentioned that before, didn't you, TK?
Or Tea Party or some shit like that.
Yeah,
What did I say?
Tea
No,
party.
I didn't say Tea Party. No, I said Spill Sesh. Or what did I say? this. What did I say? Tea sesh. I said tea sesh.
Yeah,
Because
something along those lines.
like tea is like, I mean, not that we're going to talk like it's not like we're going to talk about people in the community like bad about it. Like it's not like we're going to be talking gossip. But when you say, "Oh, spill the tea," that means share me what's the news? What's the news? It's a gossipy thing, right? Oh
Mhm.
wow, look at him
I
going.
never heard that before, but it makes sense.
Spill the tea, yeah. And it could just be about anything. I don't know. It's so hard to make up a name, isn't it?
It is. It's very hard.
I think
Very
Lou was
hard.
trying to do stadiums or something.
I think we need a suggestion from Lou on what the name of the show should
I totally agree, Slim. I totally
Yeah,
agree. And this whole silence that he's got going on is rather disturbing, honestly.
Lou!
Oh man.
He dropped some mail.
I'm so annoyed with him right now that he won't answer me. Lou!
I don't think he's going to hear you any better if you yell at him.
I already gave my idea.
What was your idea?
The Ho Show.
I don't like the host show.
But it does sound like something he would come up with, yeah.
How about Uncle Lou was a host show? I want to see what his package is. He got a surprise from a caller or some reviewer.
Yeah, P Digits has a good question here. The spill the tea means the same as spill the beans.
Spill the tea means the same as oh, okay. Well, but I've always heard of spill the beans, but it wasn't until a few years ago I heard that they were calling it like spill the tea, or you know what I mean?
So is that about the same thing?
Well, yeah, but when somebody says, "Give me the tea," well, first somebody didn't say spill the tea. They said, "Give me the tea." I'm like, "What tea?"
Sweet tea. Duh.
I ain't got no tea.
You can't drink sweet
Slim
tea.
Shady likes sweet tea.
I don't drink sweet tea either, so
Actually, that's fake news. I can't stand tea.
Oh, really?
I love hot tea. I love Earl Grey. It's my favorite hot beverage.
I do hot coffee, not hot tea.
See, I everyone in my family, my daughters, my parents, they're all great coffee drinkers. I have never developed a taste for coffee. They all think I'm out of my mind, but you know.
People at Starbucks think I'm out of my mind when I go there and order coffee.
What are you supposed to order when you go to Starbucks? One of those frilly drinks?
I don't know what I'm supposed to order, but I sat there listening to some orders one day just because I didn't have anything better to do, and I thought they were speaking another language.
Yeah, like I don't. Oh, he got his mustard shirt.
Oh, I love it. Oh, you know what? He said he was going to have a new super fan.
Oh, yes, I do remember him saying that.
I guess because General Voltard will never be resurrected, or at least not for a while.
Maybe this will be General Voltard's son, and he can be drunk too and all that, like crazy.
It's certainly going to be another.
Crackhead.
Another Tennessee super.
Remember, crackhead. Remember, Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss the Miami Superman that he made up, but he was.
I love that one. That one was the best one. Well, no,
I don't know if I ever heard. I don't know if I saw that one.
Well, no,
he wasn't around long because it was all based around Mark Richt being at Miami, and then year 3, Mark Richt retired.
Oh. Look at his mutilated face. Oh, he's gonna put General Voltard in a mustard shirt.
So he's going to break his own resurrection rule?
Wait, yeah.
It looks funny.
Wait. I don't know how I feel about that.
No. You can't. No, Lou. I'm calling you on this one. You can't break your own resurrection rule.
Apparently,
now, Mustard, no. You've got to come up with a new mask. You got to have a different mask. You can't have that.
Saleen, that's not General Voltard. That's Colonel Mustard.
No. I'm sorry, but it uses the Voltard mask. You got to come up with.
They're relative. They're relative.
Yeah, they're twins. They're twins.
They're twinsies.
I feel cheated.
It's East Tennessee. That family tree goes straight up.
Facts.
I feel cheated by this.
The family tree goes straight up. Is that what he says?
Yes.
Oh well, you know what? It's his show. It'll probably work anyway. J-Dub's in the back. Prepare yourselves.
I don't think it's General Voltard. I think it's his grandson, Corporal Frenches. He's not high enough rank to be a Colonel Mustard. He's Corporal Frenches.
Corporal Frenches?
Well, apparently I'm the only one that paid attention to the morning show when he said Colonel Mustard.
Well, no,
I didn't watch the morning show. I
watched the morning show. It's too early.
Yeah, but he said it a bunch of times. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
So apparently y'all aren't doing what y'all are supposed to be doing.
I have heard Colonel Mustard as well. Yes,
I heard him mention Colonel Mustard somewhere other than the morning show. So,
in honor of Parker Brothers and the outstanding game Clue, I don't want to associate that game with something as scumbaggy as Tennessee football.
Ooh, that was harsh.
No, but not without its merit.
Apparently the mustard I buy is not available in the South because I've seen people with French's mustard and with Heinz mustard. Have any of you all ever heard of Ploshman's mustard? It comes in like in a plastic squeeze bottle, but the bottle is kind of made to look like a wooden keg.
No, never heard of that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that stuff.
Okay, it's Ploshman. Yeah, that's kind of what's popular in the Chicago area, and that's what I use here. But I figure it's kind of like Duke's mayonnaise. You can't get Duke's mayonnaise up here, so I figured maybe it's just a regional brand.
I prefer Grey Poupon.
Well, of course you do.
Something tells me that you're not lying, and I can probably see that.
What? That I like Grey Poupon?
Hey, that's that yuppie mustard. That's that yuppie mustard.
Because
are you on I-70?
If anybody here would be considered highfalutin, it would be Saleen.
Thank you.
Slim, are you on I-70 heading into Pennsylvania?
I'm about to be in, I don't know, 500 yards.
Oh. I just wondered where you were heading because I've got a good friend that teaches at Carnegie in Pittsburgh, but he lives in Beaver Falls.
Well, at present, I'm on the 470 loop around Columbus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, right?
Facts.
For God's sake, be safe. Be safe.
And I also like Goldens, by the way. So
I like Goldens too. I like the Goldens. Their spicy brown mustard. It's really good.
Good on a ham sandwich on a bagel. Ham and cheese on a bagel.
I actually just had a ham sandwich with the Golden spicy brown mustard for lunch today. So
I ran out of Goldens. I got to go pick some up.
You can start a fight over the next statement I make, but it's a matter of personal opinion, of course, personal taste. But when it comes to potato salad, I prefer my potato salad to be made with mustard, not mayo.
Well, since
And
I'm not a big fan of potato
there's two
salad,
ways
I'm
to
not.
go. There's two ways to go. I prefer the mustard way, which is the general deli way.
Yeah, I'm not a big salad fan myself, so I will not argue with you.
I mean, I'll eat it, but yeah, I mean, it's not like my go-to thing. Like if it's sitting out, like. But yeah, I mean, it has to taste a certain way though too, just like pasta salad. Like
Right.
pasta salad has to taste a certain way before I
Jerry
can.
Wells agrees with J-Dub on this one.
You know, I have classmates and relatives that live in Chicago, and they all go to delis, and every one of them goes. The deli they choose to go to is based on two things. One, do they have good potato salad? Because if they don't have good potato salad, they won't go there. And number two, when you order your sandwich, does the person who's preparing it take the wet condiments, the oil, the vinegar, the mustard, the mayo, the whatever you're using, the Russian dressing, whatever you're using as a wet condiment, is that spread onto the bread, or is it spread over the meat before the veggies are put on? If it's spread onto the meat and then the veggies are placed on top of that, then you know you're at a genuine deli.
And now I know Jeff Webster is too damn picky about a fucking sandwich.
Not picky. I'm just saying, you know, you kind of want your deli to be a little dirty, a little grungy, a little old school.
Especially a Jewish deli.
Salene's folks will tell you it's got to smell like sauerkraut, and they better have a good Reuben.
Damn, if it doesn't have a good Reuben,
if it doesn't have a good Reuben, they're not in business long. Yeah.
Yeah, you walk out if it doesn't make a good Reuben.
Well, for those of us that don't eat Reubens, it doesn't matter. So
I'm not that picky about a damn sandwich.
Me neither.
Well, what you want to see, you want to see the capicola, the prosciutto, the prosciutto. You want to see the sausage just kind of hanging by a hook behind the counter. Old school. I know it's very stereotypical. I realize that, but that is just, and you could disagree all you want, and I'm not saying you would be wrong, but just in my opinion, those are the best delis. And my sister, when she was an undergrad at Loyola, happened to be in one of those, a rather famous place called Mr. Biggs on the north side, not very far from Wrigley Field. And she's in there, and the guy's got a cardboard box, and he's got about 10 subs in it. And he says, "I'll be right with you. They're coming to pick this up." And a Range Rover pulls up in the front spot. And my sister and two of her girlfriends are the only ones in there at the counter. And who walks in? It's Chicago Bulls starting guard Ron Harper and Scottie Pippen. They come in. Harper takes out 100, throws it over the counter, and says, "Thanks, man." Grabs the box and walks out. And my dumbass sister was too stupid to get autographs.
I'm going to go to that very same sandwich shop, and I'm going to order a dry ass roast beef sandwich.
Dry ass sandwich. Hey, Slim. After that, stop by Portillo's and ask for a hot dog with ketchup only.
Oh, they'll shoot him. They'll shoot him dead.
I'll go to Brooklyn and tell them give me a slice of pizza with cream cheese on it. I don't care.
That's how he rolls. Slim ain't scared. He ain't scared.
Nate Braska's cream cheese is like that hot sauce. He puts that shit on everything.
Yeah, that's a big negative for me.
Hey, Pete Digits got the right idea. I'm going to head up Jersey Mike's. The only decent,
I do like Jersey Mike's.
Philly cheesesteak in this area, anyway.
Yeah, right. The sausage is hanging by the hook. Sounds like your basement.
When I leave Brooklyn with my cream cheese pizza, I'm gonna go to Philly and tell them I want a cheesesteak with no peppers or onions.
Wow, Slim! Now, I mean, you're living on the edge, buddy. Living on the edge.
Wait a minute, I'm with him there on the no peppers. I hate green pepper. Will not eat that shit.
Green peppers are so good. Like when they're cooked like that, they're so good. So
fake news.
I thought the only choice you had for cheesesteak was whether you wanted Cheese Whiz Not Cheese Whiz or provolone. I thought those were like your only options.
Well, depends on where you are. I mean, at Jersey Mike, you can. I don't know if you can pick your cheese at Jersey Mike. I don't even like Cheese Whiz anyway. I always walk into Jersey Mike. I get the number 17 mushrooms instead of peppers, and extra cheese. And then I always have it to go because I take it home and I put a little drizzle of A1 steak sauce on it to round it out, and it's delicious. And then I take a nap.
There with 3 slices of Kraft American in the plastic. Tell them to throw that on my sandwich.
Cheesesteak with American cheese. I haven't had that before. I always go for the provolone. And Pizza Woman is speaking absolute truth. Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Correct.
Ever. And
Yeah,
anyone who says different, I'm timing them out.
I mean, I get the idea of, sweet and savory, but yeah, that in that case, it does not work. So it does not work. Yeah.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
And
I yelled at my older daughter when I caught her eating a pineapple pizza. I literally lost my mind.
You yelled at her?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I was kidding.
Oh.
That,
I
that,
thought you were like really pissed off and ready to like lock her in the
No. It was that whole thing along the lines of, how dare you bring that in my house, that kind of thing.
That wet cardboard that you fold in half and douse with sweet sauce that New Yorkers think is pizza is actually junk. They don't know pizza.
Well, what is pizza then?
Come to Chicago, I'll show you pizza.
No, not the what? Eating a cheese, melted cheesecake? No, thank you.
I mean, basically, Chicago pizza is a circle cheese stick.
It's a pie.
It's not a pie. It's a brick.
It's a circle cheese stick.
It's 3 inches of heart attack, and you need.
It's a 3-inch in a cast iron pan. It takes an hour to bake.
No, I can't. I mean, it tastes good, but I can't. I mean,
Most places you go, if you go there at dinner, it'll take you about a half an hour before they even take your order. And then once they take your order, they'll tell you it'll be 45 minutes to an hour before your pizza is ready. So if you go out for pizza in Chicago and you intend to eat at the restaurant and you go to any place that's anywhere near the Loop, you better block off 2.5 or 3 hours because that's what it's going to take you.
LW's got the right idea. He says Chicago pizza is lasagna. He ain't wrong.
It's thick like lasagna because you can't pick it up and eat it with your hand. It has to be eaten with a fork. You can't. A true piece of Chicago pizza you cannot pick up and hold in your hands and eat. You can't do it.
That's so un-American. Eating pizza with a fork? Come on now.
Man, I don't want to hear that yuppie shit.
Right?
Just go to YouTube, type in Lou Malnati's or Pizzeria Uno, U-N-O, the Italian word for one, Pizzeria Uno, and look at the pictures of what a Chicago pizza looks like.
Well, I mean, New York style pizza. I like
you can't. Yeah, it's as different from New York as you can get. I mean, you can't be more opposite and still call it the same food.
For starters, when I go out to eat, I'm going to get something because I'm hungry and I want to eat, not because I want to sit here and look at your little funky ass restaurant. So they're going to lose my business a half hour to wait just to take my order. No. I'll go to McDonald's.
I agree. I mean, I understand, Slim. I get where you're coming from, but I'm not trying to be a smartass or be funny about it, but it's true. I mean, if you go to Uno's or Due's or Giordano's or Gino's or Lou Malnati's or any place like that that's anywhere near downtown, you'll walk in and there'll be a sign right there saying we'll get your order. Your order will be taken in the order you come in, and it'll say at this point it'll be 30 minutes or whatever. And then when they come to take your order, they tell you before they even take your order. If they realize that you're going to order a pizza, they will tell you right off the bat, it will be 45 minutes to an hour before your pizza is ready.
Man, DiGiorno, 22
But
minutes.
do they have bulletproof glass in those restaurants? Hey, Brad Pitt's here.
Bread.
I was waiting on that. I was waiting on that, TK.
I love bread.
That's
bread.
a very apt. That's a very apt description for Chicago pizza. Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
I always love to remind everyone, don't forget, this is a show about nothing in particular.
In particular.
Right.
And we're proving it today.
The other identifying thing about a Chicago pizza is once the dough has been pressed into this it'll be a cast iron pan 3 inches deep. Once the dough is pressed into there, the cheese goes down first, not the sauce. The sauce is actually the very last thing added. So you put the cheese down to protect the crust from getting soggy. Then you put whatever your condiments are, and then you cover the condiments and the cheese with the sauce. So it's built in the exact reverse order.
Colby,
J-Dub is like an encyclopedia of all knowledge, it seems like. Like he
I don't know. Look, I'm a fat man with a lot of experience eating pizza in Chicago. I know how it's done.
Hey, Colby, I can't talk about something I haven't seen. I haven't seen this picture. I haven't been and quite frankly, I don't think I want to, but
what picture?
Colby won the weekly
pick the picture contest
where you pay him a bunch of money and he wins a picture for the week. And I don't know, it's got something to do with mustards and shoes, or I haven't seen it.
No, look at colonel mustard.
Oh, Saleen, I'm just gonna. I'll be the icebreaker.
2 ears, one mouth.
What he did, sir, is he photoshopped your face onto Todd Grantham.
Okay. I'm not as fat as Todd Grantham.
Grantham wrapped up in a Georgia blanket too. Go figure that.
Well, didn't Grantham used to play for Georgia? That makes sense. Play for Georgia, coach for Georgia. Sorry.
I think actually it was it's Saleen's face posted on Huffer-Billy's, photoshopped on Huffer-Billy's body. Wrapped in a Georgia blanket. So if I'm not mistaken, I was not there, but I think that's what it was. So
okay, so he said it was Huffer-Billy Paul passed out at Rogers. So.
At Rogers, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll go look for it. Colby, I'll go look for it. But it's all good fun. So it's not the most humiliating thing that's ever happened to me. So. But no, I haven't seen it, Colby, because Monday I was on a road trip. Tuesday I was busy in the morning, and there was no morning show today. So maybe I'll pick it up tomorrow. Although I gotta go to Tampa tomorrow, so maybe I'll see it Friday. I don't know. We'll see what my schedule looks like.
I can just hear Raj and Colby laughing while they did that to Huff.
Oh, they called us when it happened. They called Lou when it happened, and we kept trying to get them to kind of video chat us, but it didn't happen. So he ended up making a video of it. But yeah, it was. I don't think Lou liked it too much, but it was pretty hilarious. Just the look on Colby's face in the video.
Jerry, I don't think anyone's doing the traffic report anymore because that was Chess Hall's gig and Chess got fired. So, yeah, that's the end of that. BA and TK, did we come up with the name of the show yet, or did we decide?
Oh yeah, we got sidetracked.
We could call it.
You're kidding.
Call it. I mean,
this
even though
show?
we're not, since we're not at a football show only, but we just barely talk. I mean, like I'll talk about like during the football season, I may talk a little bit about it, but we're mainly it's about other stuff. But I just thought of a cool name: football
Okay.
and flowers. Like, what's a girly thing? Football and
Lou says afternoon wood. No, that's no good.
afternoon wood. How about tea time with TK and BA? Because Jerry Wells says coffee time or coffee with TK and BA, but we're doing it in the afternoon. That's the thing, Jerry. Because usually, I mean, people can drink coffee whenever, but a lot of times people drink coffee in the morning.
Yeah, and the British do their afternoon tea is right around 4 o'clock.
Tea time.
Yeah, they that's right around 4 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon, which is when you're doing your show. So tea time with TK and BA or BA and TK, we'll leave that to you two, who gets top billing.
TK definitely because it's on her channel. So
yeah, that's a good point.
Well, but if you do Battle Cat or what was the who said what did they say Battle Cat?
I said Battle Cat 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
That was mine. And then P Digit said it earlier in the stream. And Jeff Webster wants to go with Weekend Babes, but I think we already squashed the sexy time stuff. So yes, I said it again, Pizza Woman.
Well, the babes thing isn't necessarily sexual. But I mean, like if we put like okay, because see, I like Hangover Sunday and Afternoon Delight, and unfortunately, see, okay, what happened was I had told my sister about that name, right, and she goes, did you talk to Battle Angel about that? Because you know what that means, right, Kathy? And I'm like, well, to me, I think when I see that, I mean, I guess when I was thinking of the title, I was thinking of the song. Now, when I thought of the song Afternoon Delight, it made me think of what do you usually say though? You go home for a quickie at lunch, you know, I guess that's the afternoon or whatever, or day 6 or whatever. But Afternoon Delight could be anything. You could be having a delightful time at a barbecue, and that's an afternoon of delight.
Well, look, for the record, you're
stretching.
Well, for the record, as long as I have been, you know, like having sex, I don't think I've ever referred to it as afternoon delight. So there's that.
Right. And
well, I mean, there's a lot of these sayings that people don't actually say, but everybody knows what it means.
Right. Exactly. So, but I mean, just speaking technically, like, I mean, I've never used the phrase afternoon delight, you know, when it comes to that. So yeah, like, hey, I'm coming home to get an afternoon delight. You know what I mean?
Colby, I'll come to your barbecue, your BBQ.
Well, apparently you're very different from some of the women I've dated.
I guess so then. I guess if that makes me a prude, then, you know.
I didn't say I said different.
Lou wants to go with Amp Down. And Pizza Woman says talk doo doo.
Hold on.
I don't think either of those are going to work.
Amped down instead of amped up.
Jesse wants to go talk Korean cat. I don't think that. Well, you know.
These are some great names, though. I will have to admit.
and Jerry, I'll consider that as a video idea for later. J-Dub wants to go with Chick Chatter.
Oh, that one's pretty cool. Did you hear that one?
A Chick Chatter.
Chick Chatter. That one's neat. Yeah, I like that one. That was
Chatter
Chatter.
chick.
I
Chatter
like it
chicks.
too. Why did but what chick chatter sounds
Battle
like
Angel talks a lot. Oh, God jokes.
Chatter chicks.
chick chatter sounds like what? It sounds like something. That's why he came up with that, right? Or he just made it up. JW, you're right here.
Yeah, I just made it up. I just thought I was trying to think of something that would be
Oh,
feminine.
instead of chit chat, chick chat.
Yes, and it would indicate feminine without being overtly sexist.
Chick chat.
And since you're going to talk about anything, it's chatter. So instead of chit chat, I thought, how about chick chat? Well, how about chick chatter?
Well,
And,
the only problem with that name is it in no way conveys that y'all are trying to talk about football whatsoever.
Well, they're
I mean,
not going to talk just about sports. They're
Well,
going to talk
and
about
I
other
understand that, but I mean and if that's about you're wanting to go, great. But that's literally like you have no clue. Just going by the title, you would have no clue what the show's about.
And P Digits wants to go with Sunday, Bloody Sunday. I think that's a little over the top. It's only applicable once a month anyway.
Sunday, sexy Sunday.
And let's use a title for a for a song written about the struggles in Ulster. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably get copyright struck for that anyway.
How about
I don't think Bono has any chill, so that's probably a no-go.
I've been a U2 fan since the Boy album, but Sunday Bloody Sunday would not work for what the girls are trying to do here.
No, that wouldn't work at all.
Well,
I think though he was talking about the Aunt Flo thing, you know.
You should use it just to piss off Bono. Fuck him.
Gary Wells has Sunday tea with Biden's babes. I'm not sure both of them are Biden supporters.
Yeah, I think we can probably keep politics out of the title of the show. So
yeah, you could go and well, no, it can't work. Let's go Brandon into that somehow, but never mind.
Let's go what? Let's go what?
Let's
go Brandon.
It's the top.
Brandon.
You haven't heard about the Let's Go Brandon phenomena?
No.
It's a song trending in Canada and the U.S. Look it up.
Okay, very, very briefly, you know about the sports arenas and everyone chanting "Fuck Joe Biden"?
No.
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ, where have you been, woman?
No, you know what? You know, I really, okay. First of all, I stream a lot more than I watch. I do watch news. I do know what's going on in the world usually for the most part. But lately, with my mom and everything, and sometimes I don't even have, I'm just so depressed. I don't even have a TV. I can't even think.
Okay.
Well, even ESPN has covered it. Basically, what happened is the crowd was chanting "Fuck Joe Biden,"
which has been a thing for a while.
Yeah, and a sportscaster was interviewing a NASCAR driver after a race. The guy's name was Brandon. She tried to flip it around, saying they were cheering "Let's go Brandon."
So "Let's go Brandon" has become a euphemism for "Fuck Joe Biden."
Yeah, well, we can't do that because then 50%.
No, you shouldn't do that. And go Bucks. The fact that PMS DNC hasn't mentioned
like
it,
the whole
me.
BA. I was like, because then we'll only have half the country watching us. Like the whole country would watch us.
Hey guys, don't forget to click the thumbs up at some point during the stream. It helps me out.
Yes, Albert, I only got 184 subscribers, but you know what? Right before we started our show, I had like 146.
Yeah. This will get you your well, not that face, but a face out there, and
not this face.
Well, you rotate between 3 or 4 different faces. Anyway, it'll get you out there. I bet you can get to 500 fairly quick.
Yes. If y'all haven't, like
you
it or
subscribe
subscribe to TK's channel.
Thank you,
There's,
BA.
there's an idea for a title: The Many Faces of TK and BA.
She doesn't have many faces yet.
Who?
BA.
It's not actually about actual faces.
Colby says you should name the show. Colby says you should name the show Pre-Morning Show, aka PMS. You know what, Colby? I'm not going to have to buy you that watch come Sunday because you're gonna get killed for that one.
Wouldn't it technically? I mean, if they're doing it at 3 p.m, wouldn't it be post-morning show PMS?
Post-morning show.
Oh no, it's pre-Monday show, not pre-morning show. Did I say morning? I shouldn't have said morning. I said He said pre-Monday show or PMS. But actually, pre-morning show would work because the show comes on before the morning show with Uncle Lou. So it would be a pre-morning show. So that would make sense.
I mean, that's like saying Lou's call-in show comes on before the morning show.
Oh, Uncle Lou. Well, here we go. An actual a thought and opinion from Uncle Lou. Topics and arguments, the TNA show.
Topics and arguments, the TNA show.
That's a thought.
Yeah, but you'd have to use that whole thing to make it make sense and not be, taking his tits and ass.
Let me think.
No, Pizza, we're not calling it the mustard shoot.
Pizza woman trying to get me killed.
That would be a copyright infringement, and you'd be hearing from the lawyers very quickly.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you don't think Uncle Lou wouldn't sue his own girlfriend? You haven't been paying attention. He'd sue the shit out of her. He threatened to send the lawyers on me because I dared to call my show, show about nothing. I had to quickly add in particular, or else he was going to sue me. Which, because I'm Jewish and I have a Jewish lawyer, I should have said, "Bring it on, buddy." Lawyer,
pizza woman trying to get me axed.
Lawyer I got makes the ACLU look like the Nazis. But I didn't want to raise the ire of our patron saint. That's a joke.
I don't think Judaism has patron saints. That was the.
That's why it was a funny joke.
That's the fish eaters.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I just gotta.
Albert Sanchez.
Thank you, Albert.
I not only eat fish, I eat crab, shrimp, lobster.
I'm not kosher. I eat all that stuff. I cannot imagine being kosher and missing out on some of the best food in the known universe.
Well, no, Jeff, that was a joke because
I know. You can't insult me with a religious joke. That's okay. I've heard them all. That's fine.
Jesse wants to go with Tiger Drop and Battle Nova. Jesse, I think you've had enough beer for one day.
Tiger Drop and Battle Nova.
The Battle Nova doesn't sound bad, but it's not relatable to anything here.
That's the name of my dog. My dog's name is Nova.
I like that. I like the Nova name, but he gives me Tiger Drop. I think of a piece of tiger poop.
Yeah,
because LSU does have like a paper called Tiger Droppings, where they give you like little droppings of news about, like the sports and everything like that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good, though.
Whoever thought of that name should be fired post haste.
Yeah, somebody needs to take their degree away.
About tiger droppings?
Yeah,
Yes.
we assume
That
it's
was
a
that
graduate
was
of
Raj.
LSU. Pizza Woman likes topics and arguments.
I agree, Slim. I don't know if I like tiger droppings. I'm like, don't make fun of Mike the Tiger's poop.
Somebody's got to.
Huh?
Now I know a lot of college teams have actual animal mascots. Do they have a purple tiger down there or no?
Oh yeah, you've never seen Mike the Tiger? We're the only school that has a actual tiger mascot. Now, just so y'all know, I don't like circuses, zoos. I don't like to see animals caged up. I think they should be in the wild like nature intended. However, this is not reality, okay? And like, you know how they have a lot of animal sanctuaries and stuff? Well, some of them are because they saved, animals from circuses or like wild animals that were abandoned, whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But they get all their Mike the Tigers from a sanctuary. They got this one from a sanctuary in somewhere up north. This latest one, because our last one died of cancer in 2018, I think, or 2017. And guess what the last Mike the Tiger did? Guess where he got his CT scans at? The same hospital I got my cancer treatments at. They had that animal. They had him in a human hospital. This is how they treat him. They treat him like royalty, okay? Like freaking royalty.
Well, I think, unless I'm mistaken, TK, I think male tigers can weigh 500-600 pounds, but they're like male lions. Their natural lifespan, if they don't get killed by another animal, their natural lifespan is only like 10 or 12 years, if I'm not mistaken. They don't live that long, even if you do take good care of them.
Well, and they have no choice but to get tigers from captivity because
you can't take them out of the wild, I don't think.
Well, there's literally more tigers in captivity than there is in the wild in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And most of them are in
University of Florida used to bring a live alligator into the stadium. Big one too. Big. I think he was 10-footer at one time. And alligators live forever. I mean, but he kind of sort of almost broke loose, and they stopped doing that. He got loose, but he didn't get very far. But they said, yeah, we're going to stop doing that. And they retired into Lake Alice, which is on campus. So we don't have a live alligator anymore. That was
the one and only time I went to the Birmingham Zoo. We went there specifically because they had on loan from some zoo. I don't know if it was in at that time the Soviet Union or where it was from, but it was a white Siberian tiger. And they had him in an outdoor enclosure with rocks and water and stuff like that. And what they had done is they'd given him about 3 or 4 bowling balls with no finger holes drilled into them because they didn't want, the animal to get its teeth or its claws, stuck in a finger hole or whatever. So it was just a round bowling ball. They were 16-pound bowling balls. And I watched this animal put its jaws around a 16-pound bowling ball like a cat would a ball of yarn and just shake his head and throw that thing about 30 yards. It goes bang, 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 bouncing off these rocks. And then here goes this 500-pound cat, just like you would see your household cat do, except he's 500 pounds throwing a 16-pound bowling ball. And I thought, oh my God, can you imagine in the wild if you ran across one of these? Unless you've got some kind of high-powered weapon and see it coming, you are dead. It was very, very impressive.
We got a guy in here I've never seen before. A handout came up with Men on Pause show.
I saw that.
I guess like menopause.
That's not bad, but if you say it too fast, it sounds like menopause.
Yeah.
Albert Sancho, Lake Alice can be pretty dangerous because there are a ton of live, wild no cage, no fence alligators all over Lake Alice, and they love to come up to the shoreline where people are tailgating and just kind of poke their heads above water and say, "Hi, how you doing?"
Well, hell, wasn't it? It was 2019 or 2020. They've got gators on Disney World resorts. I mean, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I in
remember
my
reading.
neighborhood where I live right here, there are 3 alligators living in the well, lot of ponds, but one big lake. We know there are 3 alligators at least living around here, and one of them's a female because you can hear her growling during breeding season, trying to protect her nest. Don't know what happens to all the little baby gators, but there might be a few of them roaming around here. Oh, and 20 deer. I got 20 deer. You should have. I think I put. Did I release the video or is that coming?
No, you did. You released it. I saw it.
So you saw the deer?
I did see the deer. Yes. So
I couldn't figure out how to turn the camera lens from this way.
I want to say,
I think
when it's hooked up to that little selfie stick and you've got it on Bluetooth, I don't think that feature is available while it's hooked up like that. I could be.
I'm gonna have to turn that shit off.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. So.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. I'll play with it a little bit, but
yeah, just play with it a little bit. Just play with your stick a little bit. It'll be all right.
Play with your stick.
I play with my stick all the time. Yeah. It's what keeps me smiling.
Deer are a recurring problem in Des Moines. They come down the Raccoon and the Des Moines River about this time of year. Once deer season starts, they're leaving the fields, getting away from the hunters, and they come into these parks called Waterworks Parks in Grays Lake, and they decided that they're safe. They're safe in the residential areas, and they've eaten the hell out of all the trees and all the. So about 2 or 3 years ago, I think it might have been like 2017, 2018, the DNR had to come in and they had a lottery, and they had all these bow hunters come in with bow, and they gave them all doe licenses to take all the doe, get all the breeding females the hell out of there. And it's worked. I mean, it's cut down on the, but you can't have deer running around in your cities. For one thing, they'll see themselves in a big storefront glass window, and they'll spook. They'll kill themselves because they'll jump into a big glass window thinking that they're attacking another deer, or they'll just run right the hell out in front of traffic. And the deer here they're not Great Danes. They're not the deer I used to see in Alabama that were the size of a big dog. These are big effing deer that got lots of food to feed on and lots of habitat to live in. And you hit one of these and your vehicle's done.
Well, jumping into traffic's not a problem. That's all fast food.
Hey, BA, Uncle Lou just you and I are, well, at least me, but you and I are going to be in a stinger now talking about my steak.
I think that's more so you talking about your steak.
Now,
that's all right. I get for Lou, I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
Okay.
Look at Lou's post, Saleen.
Saleen.
Wow.
Saleen, look at Lou's post.
Yeah, I'm ignoring that because it's not based in any kind of reality.
I just wanted to tell you something, Saleen. Since I know you're playing with your new steak, but in case you see me walking down the street, don't think I'm a steak, even though I don't have like I look like a steak. Don't squeeze me, okay? You might kill me.
I understand.
Squeeze your own steak.
I'll squeeze my own stick. Okay.
Squeeze your own steak.
I have a question.
I will just play with my own steak. Not a stinger
play
for
with
you,
your
Lou.
steak?
TK, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I kind of know the area where you live, and I've seen reports on the internet that armadillos are a real problem there, that people hit them all the time with their cars, that they've kind of become an invasive pest. Is that true in the area where you live?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to repeat that because it's not that I wasn't listening, but I'm just trying to understand what Uncle Lou means here. TK, please don't walk down the street. Use sidewalk like a normal person.
He's trolling me again.
He's trolling.
TK.
Yeah, he's trolling Saleen.
See, where I
Okay,
walk,
okay.
there aren't any sidewalks, and I think this is all
Oh, okay. I
stemming
haven't
from.
seen your thing yet. Okay,
Yeah,
so what was
this
that
is all
again,
stemming
J-Dub?
from Battle Angel's car accident, and I think in his own way, Lou's expressing a slight concern about my well-being.
Absolutely.
Slight.
What else would it be? What else would it be? So
Another opportunity to troll me.
No, it's just the kind of humanitarian he is.
I mean, he's a people person, people pleaser. So yeah, you know, he's trying to make sure you're safe, Saleen. Trying to make sure you're safe.
Bullshit meter, you
Yeah,
just pegged it.
of course, you would call him a people pleaser.
Yeah, he don't give a shit about the rest of us.
TK, what I was asking about was we were talking about hitting animals with cars, and I wondered, considering where you live, I've read reports that armadillos have been a real problem, that they're an invasive species in that area of the country, and that people are hit them with their cars all the time. Have you found that out to be true, or do you never see them?
I rarely see armadillos.
Okay.
Well,
you probably maybe it's more towards like west, like El Paso or the very end over there.
Right.
I mean,
yes. Actually, that was the area they were talking about in the story that I read. So, okay, my mistake.
I don't live in the area, but I drive through that area a lot, and I can tell you I'm a lot less worried about an armadillo in the road than I am those 300-pound wild hogs in the road.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you see a lot of those?
I've seen plenty of wild hogs. A lot of them dead on the side of the road getting hit.
Hey, BA, I just want to say real quick before I forget too. I saw earlier, I don't know if y'all saw it, Slim, J-Dub, or whoever, anybody in here. Did you see the Colby came up with a cute name, Sunday Fun Day. You could do Sunday Fun Day with TK and Battle Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
What we'll do, let's do this, BA. Let's each come up and just think for the next few days about some names, the ones we like already and all that. We'll put A, B, C, and D, right? Maybe 4 names, 3 or 4 names, and then take a vote on the next show, and that will be our. But it has to be something we both like, because that way, so whatever they pick, we'll be happy with. Unless,
yeah. So that's
unless we come up with something that we both are like, oh, this is it.
That's it. Yeah, it speaks to us. It speaks to us.
We could call it, 2 sets of boobies.
Well, I'm all in favor of boobs, so I vote for that.
No, 4 monkeys. No, 4 boobies and 2 monkeys.
Oh, that'll really draw the male crowd in, most definitely.
I'm about to say, with a title like that, you would draw one hell of a crowd.
Oh yes.
No.
What did I say again? I know the monkeys. Oh, 4 boobies and 2 monkeys.
4 boobs,
yeah, but
2 monkeys.
I've never heard of a vajayjay, what I call a kuka. I've never heard.
What was that word again?
That's what we called it growing up.
Okay.
Kuka. Kuka.
That's funny that you say that, because that's what I refer to it as too.
You call it a kuka?
Yes, like I tell that's what I refer to it, like especially when I'm speaking to my daughter. Yeah, that's how I refer to it too.
You know, I've never heard. You know what? My mom's family made up that name. You know what, Battle Angel? I think we were separated at birth.
Sister from another mister. I'm telling you.
The same age with the same birthday, I would say we have to be. We have to.
So Tiger Cat's part Korean?
Well, no, but maybe I was adopted.
No.
Battle Angel, or Battle
Or
Angel
maybe I was
Project Mary.
adopted.
No, I'd rather your family adopt me. My family's crazy.
Oh my God. Uncle Lou
Yes.
said 4 boobs and 2 monkeys talk sports and sex.
Would
And then he
crash the
said
internet.
it would crash the internet.
But that's the thing. Like, I've never heard it called a monkey. Have all of y'all heard that before Lou?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I've never heard it called that until I met Lou. Yes. So
Yeah. I mean, like, I've never heard
I
it called a
heard it
monkey,
once or
even though
twice,
it's
but
cute.
that's not a normal thing. But
I named it Gina.
Gina? Vagina? Like a vagina?
No, Gina.
You call it what?
I like it. I like it, Slim.
What is it?
He calls it Gina.
Gina, yeah, like vagina. Vagina.
two Ginas talk sports.
No, I like 2 dames dishing. That's cute too.
That is cute. So yeah, so this is what we'll do. We'll go. I mean, I know what I will do is I will go through the comment section again, I guess, when it becomes available, and I'll pick out like 2 names that I like. And do you want to pick out 2 names you like? And then on Sunday we can we can have the peeps vote.
Well, as soon as I shut the screen down, it'll be available. So
Yeah. Oh, I will. Okay,
Well,
cool. Yeah. So then
sometimes
I'll
But no, if you're going to go back and rewatch it, it's a couple hours before the chat's available.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like I don't think it's right away. So
2 dames dishing, says Jeff J Dub.
yeah. She mentioned that one. So Albert Sancho says, "Y'all ladies are cracking me up." Well, then come on over to TK's channel on Sunday at 3.
Yes.
Eastern.
Yeah.
3 Eastern.
Colby's still banging on Sunday Fun Day, which I think is actually a pretty damn good one.
I like
It is
Sunday Fun Day
cute.
too. Yeah, it's cute.
Sunday Fun Day, and then like how it's kind of like when Lou has the morning show as the main title, and then he'll put with Uncle Lou underneath, or when it was with him and BBD. I don't, like he would put with Lou and BBD. Like it wasn't the whole title. It was just kind of like, this is our show and this is who's doing it, kind of thing.
Monkey
but the
Talk.
title is the morning show. Well, actually, it's the Mustard Show.
Monkey Talk. I heard that, Saleen.
Monkey Talk.
Monkey Talk.
I've always wanted a monkey.
Monkey talks and no steaks.
I always
Lou's
wanted
walking again. He's going outside again.
Oh
He
my
must be
God.
bored. He's not getting enough attention, so he's doing this.
Oh,
He's coming to your house.
no, he's not coming to my house. He's definitely not coming to my house.
Well, he's going downstairs. So you got
He's got an important. He's a very important man. Don't you know this? Very important man. He's got places to be.
Well, now that I see that flight of
walking.
stairs, I understand the problem you would have had with Vic. There's no way you'd have gotten that heavy chair up. There's just no way.
And it's so narrow. Like it's so narrow.
Yeah.
There would have been absolutely no way they would have been able to lift him up those stairs. So
what's
3
with
flights
the
of stairs.
Wait a minute. What's with the Mopar? He didn't buy a Charger, did he?
No, that's the car parked next to him, I think. Yeah.
Challenger. Oh, now Slim is walking.
Now Slim. We got Slim.
No, Lou. There's none of this. No, you're not driving and listening. You're not doing
Yes,
this.
sir. Don't be driving and listening. I promised you I wouldn't do it, so you can't do it either.
I will kick you out of the stream if you move. If that car moves, I'm kicking you out. I'll do it too. It's my stream. No. This is not do as I say, not as I do bullshit. No.
That's right.
He's moving.
My camera, my back camera like that it works, but sometimes it goes out. Is it just like maybe all I need is like some kind of little what do you call those things?
You know, Slim tipped off where he was earlier in the stream. I'm wondering now if he didn't pull the rig over and he's walking around secretly admiring the horseshoe.
Battle, he's moving.
No, I'm not looking at the damn horseshoe.
Yeah, and that's a manual car too. So you can't be holding a phone and shifting at the same. Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
No, that's called multitasking.
No, that's called seriously getting into a wreck. Yes. So.
I can do it. I'm a professional.
No, I kicked him out. I'm not being responsible for Lou getting into an accident. He's out.
I'm walking.
Well, walking is fine. Just don't walk into something.
Well, you did just say you're a multitasker, Slim. So you can walk and you talk and stream at the same time.
Lou yelled at me for doing a live stream while I was driving between Gainesville and Sarasota. I mean, the phone was in a cup holder mount, and
mine was too.
Yeah, I mean, it was plugged into my car, and for power, and I just fired up live YouTube Live, and the phone was kind of angled up at me like that, and all I was doing was just talking. And
yes, mine was mounted.
And says, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, mine was mounted, and it was connected via Bluetooth. So I was actually talking to you guys, via Bluetooth in my car. So both my hands were on the steering wheel. So I was legitimately hands-free. But like I said, I did promise him that I would no longer drive and be in StreamYard at the same time.
I'm not going to have this. Battle Angel, I'm not having this double standard nonsense.
I appreciate that. I totally agree. I totally agree.
What if later and starts yelling about it? You better defend me.
I will, absolutely. I got your back. So
you all understand what Slim is doing here, don't you?
No, all I see is his boots.
He's pulling a Johnny Cash. He's walking the line.
Okay, he's walking the line.
Or he was. He ran it.
Well, what threw me is he's not wearing all black, so.
Technically, I'm still multitasking because I'm walking, talking, streaming, and chewing gum.
Oh, better than me, Slim. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I'm a klutzy individual, so my children have no hope.
In live streaming, so.
So you're doing multiple things at once, Slim. So yeah, kudos to you.
Should I let him in?
And technically, I'm not inspecting my truck too. I'm walking around my truck.
Ballard, I'll let you in, but I swear to God, if you're echoing, I'm kicking you out again.
Hello. Is it echoing?
It sounds like you're in a cave.
No, it's not echoing.
Down in a hole.
or like an empty gym.
It's just how big my room is. That's all it is.
That's actually a little bit better than where you were before, if I'm being honest. But yes, it is still echoing a little bit, but it's better than the room that you were in before.
Hey, Slim, Colby wants to see the truck.
Oh, I guess. Hang on. It ain't nothing pretty.
And Albert Sancho wants to see the truck too.
It ain't it's a company truck. It's not mine, so it's not pretty.
And Dirty Sanchez just said goodbye because I guess I let Ballard in. So I don't know why Sanchez doesn't like Ballard, but wait.
Nobody.
It's the other guy. The other guy, Clint Eastwood.
Well, I like you, Ballard, but I don't like it when I get blocked. I don't like it when I get blocked from your channel for no particular reason.
I don't know when I blocked you, but you're unblocked now.
What are you hollering, Slim?
My feelings are hurt.
Feelings are hurt.
Isn't that a tanker?
It is.
It's an empty tank then.
At present, it's empty. I emptied it in Nashville.
What is it? A food grade tanker or a petrochemical?
Hell no. This was tar for asphalt.
All right.
That's
Jerry wants to know how math class went, Ballard.
Math was
that's better than 8,000
okay.
gallons of mustard.
Math was okay. I mean, still don't.
I had
It was review yesterday. It wasn't a test. It was just review. But I'm still pretty pissed off at myself.
Why is that?
Slim is walking.
I got because of the grade I got on the last test a couple weeks ago that I got back. I got a 4.
Out of what?
100?
I guess 100. Yeah.
A 4 out of 100. Wow.
Shouldn't you get like 50 just
Now,
for
let me
signing
remind
the
you, I'm in the
You know
state
what?
of Alabama.
You know what, Ballard? I got to give you serious props for that one because I don't have the balls to come on the internet and say I got a 4 out of 100 on my math.
Look, I don't know what the hell I did wrong. But
I mean, you just took away everybody's possible perception of you being somewhat.
yeah.
There's no shame in saying that you're bad at math. No shame in it whatsoever.
I've always been bad at it. How I was able to pass it online. I mean, you got to understand when I was homeschooling online through high school, you at least needed a 60% just to pass the class. College is different. So, I mean, I could get it to a 60, but man, I'm really worried I won't get it to a C or whatever I need to like get a credit or get the best credits. But I mean,
your goal should be
Ballard
Ballard
wants to know if you're coming on the morning show tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Is it
Thursday?
Is Lou wanting me on?
Have you not discussed it with him?
No, first I'm hearing about it.
Okay.
I can't anyway because I got a class tomorrow morning. Now Friday I could do the show because I don't have to be at work until.
Talk with Lou about that after he stops driving.
Because I don't have to be at work on Friday until 2:30. So.
Look, Ballard, I understand the math thing. I had to take a semester of intermediate algebra in order to prep for college algebra because I hadn't taken any algebra since I was a sophomore in high school. So then so in the spring semester, I walk in on the first day to take college algebra, and it's a grad assistant who's doing most of the classes, of course. That's who handles 100 and 200 level courses. And he's from Punjab, India, or someplace like that. You can't understand a fucking word he said. So I just immediately dropped it and took it the next fall and got my only C in college. But I was so happy to have that C because it finished my math requirements. Oh man, I was delighted.
That's how I felt when I finished pre-calc, which was the last math class I ever took. It was pre-calc. I got a C, and I said, "Thank you, God."
Because you don't got to deal with it again.
I mean, it's bad enough. It's bad enough if you're sitting in the class, and I don't care if your particular subject is chemistry or colonial American history or geology or whatever it is that you're not good at. Yeah. And then you literally cannot understand what the instructor is trying to say. You literally cannot follow his instructions. And there must have been about 140 kids in that class, and I bet 40 of them dropped it.
One of my 2 Spanish classes that I was required to take at UF, one of them was taught by, you're going to love this, a Jamaican woman who was teaching a Spanish class. I couldn't understand her in 2 languages.
What makes you think I love Jamaican women?
I think I'm going to do this. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with a Jamaican woman, but she had an accent, and the accent was even worse when she spoke Spanish.
You missed my
And
point.
she was, by the way, she was a grad student. She was gorgeous,
Jamaican Inspector.
unbelievably good-looking woman.
Now, I ended up having one of my journalism classes taught by a visiting instructor who was from not Montreal, Saleen, but somewhere nearby. He was French Canadian. He was a Hab, and his English had a very strong French accent, but you could understand him. So it's not that I was objecting to the fact that you had somebody whose English was not their first language. That didn't bother me as long as you could understand their English. And this guy had a very heavy French accent, but you knew what he was saying.
Exactly. If you have a teacher at any level with an accent that makes it impossible for you to understand, the lecture.
Right. And then like I said, it doesn't matter what the subject matter is. It doesn't matter.
I mean, there were people who were, there were people that probably majored in that thing, but if you got a teacher that doesn't speak the language very well, it's like, I know this subject and I don't understand what the hell they're saying.
Right.
But that's a long time ago. So.
Well, I was freaking out because I needed to get an A or a B in this class in order to work for the student newspaper, the Crimson White. And I ended up getting an A because the guy's his last name was DeRosier. I don't remember his first name. It was Professor DeRosier. He was very, very good. He just spoke with a real strong French accent. And once you understood his English, you were fine. I mean, he was excellent.
Yeah, Tennille posted a little thing, same thing, Japanese a professor speaking French. Okay. So,
a buddy of mine joined the Marine Corps, and while he was there, he had a drill sergeant that was born in Dublin. They took some videos of him. You couldn't understand a damn thing coming out of his mouth because you can't understand drill sergeants half the time anyway.
Right.
But then you put that real thick, heavy Irish accent on top of it. Clueless.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of watch channels that I watch frequently that are both originating out of Ireland, and both channels. The guys are really know their subject, which is why I joined the channel. But I tell you, it took me about a month of watching their videos to get used to their accent, so I could understand what in the fuck are you saying. Colby, I think the show that Ballard and Chess were doing is defunct.
No, it's not. It's still going on.
In my time, my bad. I'm sorry. What's it called, Ballard?
It's called the Unprofessional Sports Show. But
when is it done, Ballard?
Chess is not a part of it.
I got to agree with what Slim said. I got to agree with what Slim said about the Irish. We spent 3 weeks in Western Europe. We went through the Benelux countries, France, Switzerland, Germany, and the British Isles. And in all that time, the most difficult English for me to understand was actually from anybody Irish when we were in Ireland who was like under the age of 12. I mean, the little kids, and they wanted to talk to you. If they thought you were American, they couldn't wait to talk to you. And you couldn't understand a third of what they were saying because their accent was so strong. Not the adults, the children. The Irish is tough.
Strong
it's
too.
tough.
Jerry, I don't even understand where that question comes from. Flea markets? Do I look like someone who goes to a flea market? Seriously?
Yeah, Saleen's too high class for that.
Damn
I
right.
love flea markets.
I hate flea markets. They're all full of
BVD was the flea market guy.
But you're forgetting Saleen is a damn Yankee.
Damn right.
That's true. That's
and
true.
I'm proud of it.
That's true.
And no, I don't go to flea markets, so I don't look at watches at flea markets. So no. Yeah.
I gotta clear something up. Colby, Chess and I are fine. All right. He wants nothing to do with the show. So look, I've decided I want to keep it alive. I found someone else, and we're gonna
Who?
Not for the show, found someone else, but I'm gonna do the show tomorrow night at 8:00. Or it'll be 9 Eastern, 8:00 my time. Because I gotta work Sunday nights, and Saturday I'm doing a game stream. So
Tennille, I hate flea markets hating them is a bit strong. I've been to some flea markets in my life. It's just, it's a decent enough time, but it's not my thing. I mean,
are flea markets a southern thing? Because I don't ever see them up here. Farmers markets, yes.
I think they're a
flea markets, no.
Saleen, has anybody ever seen that YouTube channel, people in Walmart? It just shows these ridiculous people that run around Walmart at all hours of the day.
I've seen those videos. They're kind of spooky, but I remember I used to live in Kennesaw, Georgia. I lived about 10 years up in Metro Atlanta. Most of that was in Kennesaw, Georgia. You ever wanted to see some scary shit? You go in that Walmart in Kennesaw, Georgia, any time of day, but especially at night. You see some shit in there that is just flat out unnatural.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is, go hang out on a flea market on a Saturday afternoon when you got nothing better to do.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Yes. Honestly, I see where you're going with that, Slim. Yes, and you're right. It's definitely better than the crowd at Walmart if you're into people watching. Yes.
So I don't like flea market. I don't choose to go to flea markets. So according to Mr. Sanchez here, I'm an elitist. Okay. Fine. Whatever.
I don't ever see them. I mean, I see farmers markets. They have weekly farmers markets.
We have a weekly farmers market here in downtown Sarasota. I don't go there.
But I don't.
It's filled with a bunch of
like a flea market's kind of like an open air Big Lots or Dollar General or something. It's like a huge garage sale, except they have they set up tents or something.
Yeah, it's not my thing. Now my ex-wife, even when I was married to her, she liked to go to garage sales. I go with her sometimes. And I went to some flea markets with her up in Georgia and down here in Florida. I just, I've been there. I know what they're all about. Ain't my thing.
Now, see, I'm with you on the farmers market, because in 2021, that's really kind of become a hip is farmers markets. So I mean, you see like 40-year-old men running around wearing skinny jeans. I can't handle that kind of stuff.
Thank you, Slim. I appreciate the backup. Exactly. Sometimes
I kind of feel like that was a dig at somebody, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone.
me, I mean, now, honestly, do I seem the type to fire a shot across somebody's bow?
Yes, you do. Well,
I mean, you are the ultimate troll, Slim. So
actually, Slim, you're not the type to fire a shot across the bow. You're the type to fire the shot into the bow.
Yeah, I was going to say more like a torpedo amidships.
Yeah, I was thinking like a direct shot at the bridge, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all are going to tear me up. Y'all need to stop.
You getting emotional, Slim?
It's just
because
good
we know him so well.
It's just good to see that somebody's hard work is recognized. You know what I mean?
And your hard work is definitely recognized. I mean, I enjoy your trolling, just so you know. So even when you're trolling me, I still think it's hilarious and funny. So
see, if I didn't, then somebody would start with the sexist comments. I'm equal opportunity. Nobody's safe.
Right. No, I get it. You got a rep to maintain. So I get it.
He is an equal opportunity offender.
Yeah, I'll take
which
that.
I like. But I have been doing this for 3 hours now. I'm hungry. My voice is wearing out. And more importantly than all that, I'm hungry. So I'm going to ask everyone to please, on the way out, click the thumbs up because I'm almost at 30 and I would like to hit 30. But I want to thank the panel. You know I love you guys. But I'm going to kick you out of here.
Yes. Thank you for having me on. It was
Okay,
nice talking to you guys.
To have
Everyone
all
have
of
a
you
great day
on.
and stay safe.
Yes.
Thank you. And don't forget, everyone, I am going to stream at noon on Saturday. I'm streaming Harvard versus Dartmouth, which I know nobody cares about. And at 3:30, I'm going to stream the Florida Georgia game, which again nobody cares about. But it will be a safe space for Florida fans, with respect to the fact that the Georgia fans will probably come over and troll me, but it'll be funny. And you get to see me melt down and scream at the screen while I yell at all the incompetency that is Todd Lardass Grantham. Hopefully, it will be near his last game as a Florida Gator coach.
Well, if you happen to have a break at some point in time, if you want to like just pop over into Lou's stream, you will see my Halloween costume as well too. So
okay, you know what? I'll try and do
that.
Yay! Are you going to be a dirty maid or dirty nurse or
no
Uber driver?
No, that's for privacy perks only. So
just never get any damn luck in my life.
But I mean, although you may not like the colors of the attire, I think that you will appreciate it. So just so you know, Saleen.
Heavy on the red and black, right?
Yes, heavy on the red and black.
I still say you would look better in orange and blue, but whatever. Anyway, good luck to you two, particularly on picking out a name. I hope on Sunday at 3:00 on TK's channel, we will find out what the new name is.
Yes, we will. And I will get with you, TK. I'll text you or message you and we can talk.
Okay.
All right. All right. Bye, guys. Y'all have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Like a maniac.
See you later, hot dog lady.
Love y'all.
Love you too. And that's it for episode 79 of Wednesday Afternoon with SaleenDriver. This was a great stream. Went 3 hours. Usually don't get the opportunity to go that long, but what the hell, it was fun. Just keep going and going until I get hungry, right? Anyway, see y'all next week for episode 80 of Wednesday Afternoon with SaleenDriver. Good to see all you guys in the chat, Jerry Wells and Colby and Albert Sancho and Pizza Woman and even you, Dirty Sanchez. All of you guys, Tennille was here, Pete Digits was here. Who else was here? Ballard, of course. Chess was here for a little while. Uncle Lou was walking and listening, and I had to cut him off when he started driving because he yelled at the Battle Angel about that. So we can't have hypocrisy. No. Anyway, and there will be a new stinger on Uncle Lou's channel featuring me talking about my steak. So that should amuse everybody. See y'all next week. Well, hopefully see y'all on one of my live streams this weekend. That should be fun too. But if not, see you next Wednesday. Even though it's pointless to say it, I'll say it anyway. Go Gators. Screw you haters. And I'm out.